Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Hassan, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm just now getting this stream started. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me loud and clear on the stream? Trying to make sure everything is situated before I get this started. Yeah, you good. Copy that. Nah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Question, Hassan, you listen to hip hop? You into rap? Who's your favorite rapper? If you don't mind me asking, who's your favorite rapper? Who you like listening to? And how old are you, Hassan? That's another question. How old are you as well? Shout outs to the 4 people in attendance. You know what I'm saying? Pull up to the function. You know what I mean? If you in here, don't be in the bushes. Come outside, you heard? Oh, so you okay. Cool. So I can respect your musical opinion because you're not a YN, so to say. So who's your favorite rapper? Like who was your favorite rapper growing up? If you would have been like, yo, I'm 17, 18, you know what I mean? I would have been like, oh man, probably won't be able to ask you that question, but just out of curiosity, who's your favorite rapper? It's between DMX or Lil Wayne. Okay, okay, Hassan. Those is definitely two good picks. I definitely can I could respect that. I could respect that. Shout outs to me too. Mimi, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Sassy, what's up, Sassy? Welcome in, welcome in. Lucy, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for pulling up to the function. I appreciate y'all being here. Definitely appreciate y'all being here. Um, so today I'm going into like for those who know me, like for those who's been following me or subscribed to me since day one, um, people know, my favorite rapper is 50 Cent. You feel what I'm saying? Like 50 is my favorite rapper. And it's and a lot of people they'll probably be like really? Like it's a shock when I say like, yo, 50 is my favorite rapper. You feel what I'm saying? Jazzy J, what up, Jazzy J? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope all is well. Chris, what's going on, Chris? Salute, salute, King. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Faith, welcome back, welcome back. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that chicken and waffles was good. I ain't gonna hold you. If y'all was in my last live and y'all was vibing out with me, shout outs to y'all. You feel me? I just had to bust that down. That's why I got on here a little bit late. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that joint was busting. But yeah, Faith said yes. I'm surprised that 50 is your favorite artist. Yeah, this episode that I'm this is an important episode for me because it's like I'm gonna show y'all why 50 is my favorite rapper. Like when I say 50 is my favorite rapper, a lot of people be like mind boggled because they just think of like rap, skills and everything like that. But when I'm old, of course I'm older now, but when 50 came out, I was like extremely young. 2003, I was he didn't even come out in 2003. I believe 50 really got his name out there 2002. So in 2002, I was, let me see, I was 8 years old. I was 8 years old in 2002, right? And you know, 50 was like the definition of what drill rap is today. You feel what I'm saying? Like the whole image, the getting shot 9 times, the gangster rap and all that type of stuff. Like in 2002, 50 was like the face of what would have been drill rap today. You feel what I'm saying? And I was so intrigued at that time, just me being a young dude from the street. You feel what I'm saying? Just like, yo, he's like he's tough. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, to hear somebody got shot 9 times and didn't die, for me, a person that like that's just mad young, and hearing that, like, you got shot that many times and you didn't die, it's like his whole story. It was just it intrigued me. You feel what I'm saying? So even on top of that, like before I started rocking with 50 heavy, surprisingly, I was rocking with Ja. I was rocking with Ja Rule. Ja Rule was like he was, if y'all know, a lot of y'all in here is older than me, so I know y'all knew how big Ja Rule was in like 2000. You feel me? Like I love Ja Rule songs. You feel what I'm saying? So at that time, it was like you had to pick a side. You feel me? It wasn't no internet type of vibe. It was either you was Murder Inc. or you was a G Unit. You feel me? And I roll with 50. You feel what I'm saying? Like I felt like 50 was the new dude. He was the underdog. And I love the aggressiveness that he brought at that time. You feel what I'm saying? But let me get back into let me tap in with the chat before I continue to keep going. Um yes, I'm surprised. It looked good for real. I wanted some egos. I'm weak. 50 is my favorite celebrity troll. Yo, 50 is definitely a troll. You for real, for real. Shout outs to Kayla. What's up, Kayla? Thank you for pulling up to the function. Hassan, hi, my friend. Shit, I was almost in federal prison in 2002. That's crazy. That's crazy. Chris. Hey everyone. LOL, you young. Yeah, I'm young. Yeah, I'm young. Not too much though. Maybe oh, wasn't a big Ja fan. You wasn't a big Ja Rule fan on Faith? That's crazy because Ja Rule was like he was the top dog before 50 came along. You feel what I'm saying? So to just get back into what I was saying, like the whole story of what was going on and the aggressiveness that he brought to the hip hop culture, it was like something that I never seen before. You feel what I'm saying? So even when he was coming out and he was like dissing Ja Rule and Murder Inc. and them heavy, a lot of times people would still to this day, they'd be like, why you trolling Ja Rule? Like it's 20 something years later. It's well, not even 20, yeah, like 20 something years later, you feel me? Like, and you still like leave him alone and all that. But it's this thing that I'm like, I can always agree with why 50 won't never let up. You feel me? And I'm gonna tap into I'm gonna show after I show this clip, I'm gonna show another clip of just it's something that's gonna be for us as YouTube creators too, like some motivational stuff that just we could keep in mind as well. But with this clip that I'm about to show you, you feel what I'm saying? It explains why, you feel me, to this day 50 will never get off this guy's neck. You feel what I'm saying? And if I was 50, I wouldn't ever do it neither. But hold on, tap in.
I couldn't even get a deal in New York City. My deal was with Eminem from Detroit, Dr. Dre from the West Coast.
Right.
Because they were going, no, we like real, we want the real, but wait, yours is too real.
Irv and these guys got records with J-Lo and shit.
Right.
Universal's gonna block us if we sign here.
They've done things to block me. I haven't blocked. I haven't told the DJ to play a record or don't.
Irv is Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti and them.
Yeah.
You can tell now they've admitted it over the time.
Yeah, labels would call me, and I was so hot I was just the hottest thing. So I'd be like, yo, if you with him, I ain't f***ing with you. And they'd be like, we ain't f***ing with him, then Gotti, forget it.
They told you they was blocking.
See, and this is the thing, right? This came out of Irv Gotti's mouth. You feel me? He just said, God bless Irv Gotti. We all know, he passed away, early on this year. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to that man. But imagine, you feel me, coming into an industry. You feel me? Now, 50 in 2001, 2002, 50 wasn't who he is now. You feel what I'm saying? He was really the underdog that nobody didn't know. You feel me? Nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So for those who's probably not really in tune with this man's story, like Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. associated themselves with the Supreme team. You feel me? No, I'm not talking about Supreme that we know on YouTube. You feel me? I'm talking about the real Supreme team. And those was the guys that actually put a hit out on 50 that got him hit 9 times. You feel what I'm saying? So on his come up, on his come up or whatever the case may be, is being that Ja Rule and Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. was so influential in the hip hop industry, 50 was trying to come in, but they was cock blocking. They was like, if you sign 50 Cent, you're not getting no money with us. You feel what I'm saying? We not associating ourselves with you. You're gonna be basically blacklisted from the industry, because at that time they had that power to, pack people up. You feel what I'm saying? So they like, if you mess with this dude, it's over for you. You feel what I'm saying? We not rocking with you. So now, if y'all know, 50 Cent is from New York. He's from Queens. You feel me? He's from Queens. Now, that's East Coast. That's East Coast. New York is the East Coast. He had to go all the way to the West Coast to get a deal. You feel what I'm saying? So when I say that, it's like this is why he don't even rock with people from New York now. Like he don't, and even in the beginning when everybody was like, yo, 50 is beefing with the whole industry and he don't rock with nobody and stuff like that, it was because everybody that was under that Universal record group umbrella, which was from New York, is the people that was associated with the people that rocked with Murder Inc. in some way, shape, or form. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, he had to go all the way to the West Coast and sign with Dr. Dre and Eminem. You feel what I'm saying? Because the people here in New York was cock blocking him. And even look at what Irv Gotti just said out of his own mouth. He was like, I was telling people if they better not, you feel me, work with him if they better not sign him if they still want to work with me. You feel what I'm saying? So just imagine you being an up and coming artist, trying to get your life together, trying to get your money right, and you got people that's higher than you in the industry blocking you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would never give up. I would never let up on them either. You feel what I'm saying? Let me get back to the chat. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Dang, you young. I read that. I wasn't okay. I read that. Nah, I didn't like all the yelling. I'm dead. Ja Rule did do a whole lot of singing, yelling. How you feeling? How you living? What up, BD? Welcome in. Ja over 50 all day, and even that's fine. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it's people that's gonna like Ja Rule more than they like 50, and it's people that's gonna like 50 more than they like Ja Rule. But what is it you like more about Ja Rule though? BD. If since you saying Ja Rule over 50, what is it you like about 50 rather than Ja Rule? I mean Ja Rule rather than 50. You feel me? But let's tie back into what he was talking about in the clip.
You go look back at the interviews, they're saying we was blocking them everywhere we could. So I'm talking about Urban and them, they have relationships with a lot of people. That whole system, I had an issue with everybody that was there but had him.
I blocked it till he fell in M and Dre's lap.
I couldn't even
That's
get a
crazy.
deal in New York.
And then he laughs like I blocked the nigga until he fell into Dre and M's lap. You feel me? So even with that, like the whole like it's a whole lot more to that story. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was real street stuff going on. But just that concept alone was so wild. It's so crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm like, why block a person? You feel me? If a person is trying to get money, is trying to be successful, why, not, help? Like, I hate people that be on some gatekeeping type of vibes. You feel me? It's just, it's trash. You feel what I'm saying? I guess BD stepped out. He said what he said, it stepped out. So this next clip that I wanted to show, right, is like one of the reasons why I be like 50 is my favorite rapper. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a video. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. History.
The biggest.
I bet. I found it. So for me, like, it's more than just the music. It always been more than just the music for me. It's been the person's story. Of course, he has to be nice with rhyming and his songs got to be dope and everything like that. But a person's story and how over time, how do you do over time? Like a lot of times today people would be like 50 is washed up. You feel me? 50, he done elevated. He done moved past the whole music scene. Like he done went and started doing things bigger and better. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, he don't need to do music no more. You feel me? So another reason why he's one of my favorite rappers is because one, like I just said, he came in as the underdog and he was able to rise to the occasion and rise to the top. But also as he grew into this industry, like the way he moved, the way his mindset was, his mentality. You feel me? People would be like 50 is the biggest troll and all that type of stuff, but it's a method to his madness. It's a reason why he do everything he do. And this clip right here is important because even us as YouTube content creators, I feel like the mindset that he has, like we can apply some of that shit to what it is we do. Hold on, give me a second. Let me put this up for y'all. Tap in.
Mistake any nigga ever. The biggest mistake any nigga ever make is getting too comfortable, kicking their feet up, taking that motherfucking victory lap. Cause you ain't never safe. Somebody always out there, watching. And by the time you see him, it's already too late.
I think the things you go through make you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And in my journey, like there's certain things that I'm not really, I don't even let it into my system like that. I think depression is a luxury.
Wow.
Because where I'm from, you can't afford to be depressed. You got to pay the bill, right?
Right.
So you got to go to work. You got to get up. You got to go do what you got to do. You got people right now that's at work don't feel like being there.
Mm-hmm.
But they got responsibilities, so they feel uncomfortable while they're working, while they're doing what they got to do. Like, when these guys get in a slump and they just decide that they're not going to do anything, I'm like, where they do that at?
Right.
Even when you're on the street, you got a pet. You just decide not to come outside.
Yeah.
You're gonna beat you. You're gonna beat to death. Wait till you come out. all of the situations, if you don't have fear, then you just not acknowledging danger.
Right.
At point.
I learned that
But
in the
when
50th law.
Nah, yeah, but you just not stupid. Then you not scared of nothing. So
Right.
you watch that guy that just has zero fear, and say, yeah, we can get him. He tough. We're gonna have a hard time chewing on him, but we're gonna get him.
Mm-hmm.
We get him. Like other than that, you just gotta pay attention to your surroundings and things that's going on. Like, and you say never saying the toughest guy, Solomon. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I die in the process, I was doing what I wanted to do. Even the themes. Look, it's power to dollar.
Yep.
I get hit, I come back. Get rich or die trying.
Yeah.
Right? And the process, because that's already what I'm feeling like I'm going to do. I'm in the process. It's the greatest thing is to watch me, because either I'm going to get rich or I'm going to die in the process. And this is what I'm going to call it record.
And it's so crazy because even us, right, as content creators, and this is why a lot of times people say when we step into certain fields, we got to be able to, before we even start, well, we gotta actually enjoy what it is we doing. You feel me? Because even that mindset of like that title, get rich or die trying. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta love something enough to like go so hard with it. Like, you feel me? Like, even if it may not, work, but you enjoy it so much that you willing to like put your all into this shit. You feel me? No matter what. And gratefully, this is something that he did, and he came out on top. Like, even from what I just spoke about a few minutes ago with the obstacles, he had the occur or whatever, all the stuff he went through, and to be where he's at now, it's like, bro, come on. But I feel like he did it because this is something he really wanted to do. You feel me? Nothing didn't stop him. He had people that would done try to kill him. He had people that done try to block him, blackball him. You feel me? Move against him, do everything in their power they had to do in order to like not make him be where he's at today. And he overcame all that. You feel what I'm saying? So even us as like, we're artists in our own ways too. We gotta love this enough to be like, man, I don't care what happened. Ain't nothing is gonna stop me. You feel me? Like, ain't nothing gonna stop me. You gotta love this shit enough to know like, nah, this shit is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Things may take a turn, but I love this enough to be like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. You feel what I'm saying? Nisa Blue said 50 Cent all day, you heard? Listen, it is what it is. Eric said, get food stamps or die trying. I'm dead. I'm weak.
I think the only thing that separates people is passion, right? And
Having the ability to focus on something, on to work on it, will allow you to work hard enough to be good enough at it. That's the Kobe Bryant run. He outworked those people. A lot of people in the league form according to their paycheck. So they're like, I ain't getting that money, let them do it.
Kobe was there every day.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You feel me? Keep working on your craft. You feel what I'm saying? Keep working on your craft. Only way to go is up. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, that having that mentality of like, when you create your first YouTube video, you feel me? Your first YouTube video is going to be totally different from that 100th YouTube video that you made from being just so consistent and continuing to do what it is you do and not stop and enjoy what you're doing while you in that process. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this you just got to continue to keep going and understand that the more you do what you do, the better you're going to be at it. You feel me? Get Rich or Die Tryin has the best soundtrack. That movie soundtrack was good. I like the album better, the original album, but the soundtrack was definitely dope. Shout outs to Nisa Blue.
And that's what separates him and makes him special to us in a different way, even after he's gone.
Losing's not an option, then you got to do everything possible to win. And I don't understand how they become complacent and feel like, oh, it's okay. You get people that deal with things by not actually dealing with them.
And it was a time that I actually didn't have anything, because the things that I acquired when I was hustling it kind of went away. I had to get rid of it in order to have enough to stay afloat. You know, and things don't happen when you want them to happen all the time. It happens when it's supposed to happen. When God has a plan for you to actually be successful, it'll happen for you. So you gotta be persistent, consistent, working. You know, I didn't have a plan B. I said it absolutely has to work. You know, so I stayed focused and I made it happen.
People are really loyal to their comfort. And when they are forced to actually sustain things that they have on their own, they can get upset with whoever appears to have everything with no problem. Whoever's doing it easy in their mind, because like I've been working to consistently keep it like that. I've been on the Forbes list 5 years in a row while I haven't released the album in 5 years, and I haven't released a record. Like while doing everything else, the part that they feel like isn't working, because they when they're not actually making music and we're not really grinding on that level. See, I'm not in the street, but I'm close enough to the street to know exactly what's going on. Call me the fire hydrant. I won't be moved. You see what I'm saying? I'll be a part of our culture for a long period of time, because you still won't be able to find someone that has a period of time. It's a 10-year block. There's nothing happening in hip hop but that. That whole 10 years is me.
And those eras aren't normally decades, man. They're normally a few years.
She was there a couple months for a lot. Didn't have a major record company marketing to promote my project till 2003.
Right.
You know, so for that time period, I had to be run on my own energy. You know, I had to convince myself that I'm gonna make it. You know, regardless of how people felt at that time. And what it does is it makes.
See, and even with that, that's another thing. Like, even with me, you feel me? It's a lot of times where we gonna just use this for example, right? Me stepping into this YouTube world, you feel me? I understand that everybody is not gonna be into what it is you do. You feel me? Everybody is not gonna be interested in what it is you talking about, right? So a person like myself, you feel me? Like, I spend a lot of time here on YouTube. I invest a lot of money into YouTube. You feel me? Things that you guys probably don't even notice. It's like, I'm gonna just point out like certain camera, lights, laptops, microphones. All these things is I paid a lot of money for. You feel what I'm saying? I invested in something that I feel like I enjoy doing, and I understand that a lot of times, even though I enjoy doing it, or even though, you know, I put certain things into my craft, that don't automatically means that people is always gonna show up, or yet people have to show up. Shit, you feel me? Like, I got shout outs to the 3 people in the chat right now. You feel what I'm saying? I got 3 people in the chat right now. You know what I mean? And that's okay. You feel me? Like, that's fire. You feel me? If I had 0 people in the chat right now, I'll still be here doing what it is I'm doing, talking however it is I'm talking, and doing it because this shit is fucking fun. I'm bored right now, you feel me? And what's the best thing to do when you bored? Work on your craft. You feel what I'm saying? And in the process of me doing all this, it's things on a back end that I'm learning while I'm doing it. So while I'm here controlling certain things, I'm seeing certain buttons and stuff on my end. I'm like, yo, when this stream is over, I'm gonna try that. You feel me? Where if I didn't cut this stream on right now and I didn't do it, I would have never knew about it. But the more you do things, the more comfortable you get, the more things you learn. You feel what I'm saying? So it's that mindset. You feel me? So it goes back to another reason why 50 is my favorite rapper. It's not just because of his music. You feel me? It's because of the things he's overcame. It's the way that he moves and the way he thinks and the way he grew and elevated over time. You feel what I'm saying? He said something interesting in an interview one time. They was like, yo, why don't you make music like how you used to no more back in 02 and 03? He was like, because my core audience is not that age no more. My core audience got kids. You feel me? My core audience is no longer into the music the way they was when they was younger. My core audience is now looking at television. They in a house watching shows, watching movies, and things like that. And that's where that's where he tapped in at. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, it's crazy because even me, I have a 13-year-old son, right? And he be listening to all this new music and shit. And I be like, what the fuck? Like, this shit is trash. You feel me? Like, I'm not into what it is he listening to nowadays. You feel me? But, excuse me. But I'm into shows. I'm into movies. You feel me? So what he did was he elevated. He didn't go nowhere. He grew right along with his audience. You feel me? And I'm like, nah, that's fire. You feel me? That's fire. Like, that's fire. And then he's getting so much hate still to this day because this artist that's in the industry right now, people like, I'm going to say Rick Ross, right? I say a person like Rick Ross. Oh, 50 is washed up. You feel me? Nobody's checking for 50. He's a shell of what he used to be. Nah, that nigga done elevated. He don't have to sell no records no more, bro. He don't got to sell no more records. He's selling movies and doing deals with cheap like stations and all that. Like, he is the record label now. Like, is you stupid? But yeah, it's things like that. Me Too said true. He progressed beautifully. Yes, he did. That's a fact.
Makes you feel like, well, it made me feel like there's going to be points that people are going to mistake my confidence for arrogance because they don't understand the process I went through and how much I had to believe in myself in order to make these things happen. I feel like you can will yourself into a good space. Things that are meant to happen will. And if you believe in yourself enough, you can help yourself learn. You can inspire yourself in different ways where you can actually discipline yourself, to the point that you can become good enough. Like from 97, like when I started writing, it was full time. Like every day I was writing music because I had no choice. If I was gonna stop hustling, then how was I gonna provide or continue the lifestyle that I created for my son's mom, my son, and myself?
And this is another thing, right? Just to chime in on that a little bit because he mentioned his son, his son mother, and things like that. Like before, because if you know hip hop, 50, him and his family is not seeing eye to eye. He don't have a relationship with his older son. His first baby moms, he don't rock with no more. You feel me? It's something where he said, like, the more successful he got, the more entitled the people around him became. You feel me? And I did a reaction video to his son speaking on this a little while back. Maybe when I post this video as a regular form content, I put I add it to the video or whatever. But basically, his son was just like ungrateful. You feel me? His son was doing weird things, and one of the things that he did that made 50 not really rock with him like that is because 50 Cent's son took a picture with this other dude, and the dude he took a picture with, follow me because I hope I don't confuse you. The dude that he took a picture with was the son of the person that shot 59 times. You feel me? So the person that got 50 shot 9 times, 50 Cent's son took a picture with his son. You feel what I'm saying? And 50 didn't find that. He was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, what's going on? You feel me? And then even with it's deeper than what it is. I'm just, trying to sum it all up. It's more to that story or whatever. But even with the baby moms, it was like he was giving her a lot of money. Like I forgot exactly what was the yes, good looking Mimi. I appreciate it. She found the video. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely rock with you, Mimi. Facts. But that's the video where I did the reaction to a few months ago when I was reacting to the his son or whatever. But I forgot how much money 50 Cent was paying his baby moms in child support, right? But it was a lot of money, you feel me? And then basically his baby moms was like, this is not enough money. You feel me? No, I need more. You feel me? So 50 wound up taking himself to court and wound up, the judge made 50 pay less than what he was paying before. So that became a whole situation within itself, and the mother started feeling some type of way and making the son feel some type of way, and the whole family dynamic was just all messed up to the point where 50 was like, you know what, I'm gonna just fall back. I'm not dealing with none of y'all. You feel me? Because instead of y'all being here, being family and being supportive of me, y'all feel like y'all trying to drain me. Y'all trying to, you feel me? This is a whole, like, because I got all this money, y'all just feel so entitled. And he ain't like that too much. You feel what I'm saying? But let's tap back in.
You can't have any success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. Right? And entitlement being the scary part because it's growing in someone you love. It's hard
I just
for you
said that.
to see those things, the change in them. These are loved ones. These are people that are around you that like relatives.
You can't choose
You
them.
can't choose them.
The entitlement grows within the people that you love. It's crazy how I was just talking about that, and then the next thing he say is that. You feel me? Like, that's crazy.
The interesting thing is when we pray for success, we don't pray for jealousy, we don't pray for envy, we don't pray for entitlement. And we can't have those things without success. And this is what changes the relationships around you from the start. Because I wanted everybody to come with me, because we went on the road. By the time we got for the tour, I said, I can do whatever I want as long as I keep working.
They look at you and say, damn, boy, you're young. Why your clothes look so old? I'm like, oh, man, why you gotta say that? Like, it's just, they would say stuff to me and then they look out for me, but in a different way. Like, they give me, hey, you know what that is? Know what to do with it? It's all right. Anybody bother you, tell them I'll get it to you. And there's some guys that were big enough in the neighborhood for them not to whoop me for selling, you know? So it kind of got me started early. I was like hustling since I was like 12.
Look at this. I didn't have cars or nothing like that at that point, because this was the first run. I didn't have anything. Right. I had $800 a month for my responsibilities, the rent and stuff. So I went on that tour. Following that, by the time I came back, it was $38 million there, and no idea what I was going to do before then in tax time.
That's crazy.
So it was like we went to work, like really work. I was like, what you going back for? You want to go home?
Right.
We didn't have to go home at home.
Right.
You going back there for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to go home? Like, that was a threat. If you told me that you, if they push me to a certain point, I'll mess up in front of everybody. I have the capability to just go there because it's just the way I'm brought up. Like, I never ran from anything because I didn't have nobody to go to. I've always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to.
Nigga said, I ain't never run from nobody because I ain't have nobody to run to. Who I was gonna go get? Me? I felt that. Nisha Blue said, I'm dealing with that entitlement issue. Yeah, that's crazy. It's always younger siblings that have entitlement issues. Yeah, and it's sad, yo. It's really sad.
Deal with it myself, so.
I associated everything good with my mom. And when she went away, all the nice things went away. So I would see, the nice cars, clothes, jewelry, and different things, and they would appear to have everything from my perspective at that point. And it kind of led me into the same lifestyle that she was actually in. And I started hustling too, because they'd ask, like, what's the matter with your shoes? And not realize that there's no one there to buy those shoes anymore. They buy your shoes the first time, and then when they get tired of feeding you fish, because after we eat the fish, we hungry again. They give you a paw.
Ain't no school for this shit. You gotta be smart enough to pick up the information as you go. I was crazy enough to believe what the fuck I was saying gonna happen was gonna happen. And that's why I was persistent enough and consistent enough to exist now. My grandfather told me, you don't get as far as the you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as the that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spending your day talking to a nigga and got nothing going on, what the fuck kind of information could he offer you?
Bars. Shout outs to Trish and Nicole for pulling up to the function. You feel what I'm saying? Shout outs to you. My older sister is entitled. Yeah, it's a lot of people that's entitled within the people that, you know, we supposed to be, you know, family with, you know, love and things like that. And it's just, it's crazy. You feel me? Trisha Nicole said, hey, chat, like the world owed them. Exactly. Like, world don't owe them nothing. Like, come on.
Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation?
As I grew older, the one thing that becomes clearer to me each and every day is that I don't owe anyone a thing, and neither do you.
Look,
I've seen a lot.
that's what you just said. Who said that? Shout outs to Nisa Blue. Shout outs to Nisa Blue. Shout outs to Nisa Blue. Like the world owed them. You don't owe them a goddamn thing. Shout outs to you. You called it.
A lot of people pollute their potential after sipping from the well of entitlement. This is certainly true of many of the people I've been associated with over the years, even my own son. What they need to understand is that you should never feel like the world owes you anything. It doesn't. You must accept that it's all on you. That might seem like a very cynical way to view the world, but I would argue that it's actually liberating. You can only feel betrayal when you feel like you're owed something from someone. You can only feel resentment when you had expectations for assistance. When you accept that it's all on you, only then can you finally be free to focus 100% on being the best version of yourself.
So I'm not gonna lie, right? This is the reason why I be like, yo, 50 is really my favorite rapper. Like, it's deeper than, you know, a lyric, you know, a song. You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever. You feel me? Like, when I first started the stream, y'all seen, you know, the things that I showed y'all as far as with the stuff he had to overcome. You feel me? With Murder Inc. and Ja Rule and Interscope Records and all that. Like, 50 was not supposed to be in the game right now. Like, you feel me? He was not supposed to be here. But the fact that he was consistent and persistent enough, you feel me? He broke down the barriers and he's one of the biggest, you know, not even one, he's a legend now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like nobody can never take anything away from what the fuck 50 Cent done contributed to this hip hop community. You feel me? Even BD. You feel what I'm saying? BD could sit there and talk all the shit he want to talk, but sorry, BD, 50 is already stapled into this game. You know what I mean? So this was like, you know, it's another video I came across where it's just like, it dives more deeper into, you know, his lifestyle. I seen a few minutes of this a little while ago. You feel me? But I wasn't able to watch the whole thing. But I'm like, nah, let me tap in. Hold on, let me see if I can find it first. Give me a second, chat. Give me a second. Where the hell is that video? All right, bet.
Imagine being able to build an app with.
And y'all already know I got like ads and shit, so just bear with me. You feel me? Give me 1 second. So shout outs to everybody that's still rocking with me. You know what I mean? VD said, I heard that. I did everything to stop him, but they did everything to stop him, but the Most High said no. That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, BD came in here, he was like Ja Rule over 50 Cent, right? But he done missed the beginning. You feel me? He done missed the hating shit that Ja Rule and Irv Gotti did to 50 to cock block him into this industry. BD come in here, Ja Rule over 50 Cent. Okay, did you know? You know what? I'm gonna run that back. I'm gonna run it back one time. I'm gonna run it back before we get into this next video. Who just pulled up? Coach Mean Ring. Shout outs to Coach. What's up, Coach? Thank you for pulling up to the function. I appreciate you. Let me see. Give me a second, chat. Check this shit out, right? Check this shit out. Tell me this is not crazy. Tell me, and God bless, Irv Gotti, rest in peace. You feel me? He passed away early on this year. You know what I mean? He's another, despite I'm Team G Unit, he's another one of the people in the industry that was like, he did his thing. You feel me? Nobody can never take nothing away from what he contributed into this hip hop space. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. But tap in with this right quick. Wait, why the fuck I can't hear it? Oh, now I can't hear it.
I couldn't even get a deal in New York City. My deal is with Eminem from Detroit, Dr. Dre from the West Coast. Right. Because they were going, no, we like real, we want the real, but wait, yours is too real.
Irv and these guys got records with J-Lo and shit. Right. Universal's gonna block us if we sign here.
They've done things to block me. I haven't blocked. I haven't told the DJ to play a record or don't.
Irv is Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti and them. They, you can tell now they've admitted it over the time.
Yeah, labels would call me, and I was so hot with, I was just the hottest thing. So I'd be like, yo, if you with him, I ain't with you. And they be like, we ain't with him then, Gotti, forget it.
They told you they was blocking him. If you go look back at the interviews, they're saying we was blocking them every way we could. So I'm talking about Irv and them, they have relationships with a lot of people. That whole system, I had an issue with everybody that was there ahead of me.
I blocked it till he fell into M and Dre's lap.
That's your man.
I couldn't even get it.
That's your man, BD? BD, that's your man's? Like, you feel me? So now, even to put things in perspective, right? Let's rewind it back to 2002, 2003, when 50 first came out. And remember, he was beefing with everybody. You feel me? You got to remember first, I tell y'all know I'm from New York. You feel me? I'm from New York. This was not too far after the whole East Coast versus West Coast situation. Like, the East Coast versus West Coast had just ended probably like 5 or 6 years prior to 50, coming into the game. It was new. You feel me? So being, East Coast, West Coast thing, from where you was from as a rapper was really a big thing. You feel me? But people like Ja Rule and Irv Gotti and the people that over at not Interscope, Universal, that whole system, everybody that was in cahoots with that system was rocking with Irv Gotti so much that they was like, we not rocking with 50. To the point where 50 had to go to the West Coast. He had to go to the West Coast and sign with West Coast label, Interscope, Dr. Dre, Eminem, and all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, 50 Cent is from Queens. You feel me? Like, I'm putting, like, I'm from Harlem. You feel me? If I could get on a train and take the train 45 minutes and be in Queens. You feel me? Like, that he's from where I'm from. But because motherfuckers in New York was hating and cock blocking so much, you feel me? He had to sign with the West Coast. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit, and it was crazy. So now, even as I got older, like when I was younger, I used to be like, damn, I wish 50 did a song with this person, or he did a song with this person, because me being from New York, it was a lot of artists from New York that they played New York records. But 50 Cent was beefing with everybody in New York. I'm thinking this nigga was just an asshole. The whole time, it was things behind the scenes that niggas wasn't really fucking with him because they was cock blocking. You feel me? Like, that shit was crazy. You got the fresh line. Yo, Coach is crazy. Not too much, Coach. Nisa, not at all. Everything after Get Rich or Die Tryin' wasn't all that. But let me tell you, right? And this is the thing. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, right? It's more than just the music. It's more than just the album. You feel me? When I say 50 is my favorite rapper, you feel like, you got to remember, 50 is not even he's not lyrically nice. You feel me? He makes good songs and good hooks. You feel me? But when I say he's my favorite rapper, it's because of, one, the obstacles he had to overcome. You feel me? It's the consistency. You feel me? And throughout his whole career, he's been who he's been who he said he was the whole time. You feel me? You hearing things like right now, it's a lot of things with Young Thug and all that going on where Young Thug remember Young Thug was on a thing where he's mad at Gunna because he was snitching. You feel me? Now word on the street is Young Thug was snitching. You feel me? They got a whole audio recording of Young Thug snitching. But you was just judging the other rapper Gunna for snitching. You feel what I'm saying? So I say all that to say, like, even though through all these, I say this 25 years 50 been in the game, I'm not gonna lie, after Get Rich or Die Tryin', he was so hot, he didn't have to put out another album. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, he stayed consistently successful. You feel me? It was the clip that I saw, he was like, yo, he was on the Forbes list for 5 years without releasing one record. He didn't have to release not one record and still maintain to be on a Forbes list. Like, without releasing not one record. Come on. So now, when you saying all this music and all that, like, nah, fuck all that, BD. Fuck, cause who's your favorite rapper? Who's your favorite rapper? I'm a fan of Irv because of the music he produced for Ja, DMX, Jay-Z, etc. I'm not a fan of what he did personally. This is what I'm saying. You feel me? Listen. This is why I say it's a lot of people in the industry that do things personally that I'm not a fan of what they do personally. But when I come across a person that where I like their music and I feel like they true to who they are, I'm rocking with them. You feel me? Like, I'm rocking with them. Like, respectfully. Same with Diddy. I'm a fan of the music he produced, but I'm not a fan of some of the things he did, such stopping the radio stations from playing artists like Wu-Tang. Me either, B. I wasn't a big fan of Irv, as seen on his reality show back in the day. Coach said, no do-rag tonight? Nah, no do-rag tonight. 50 is just different. Yeah, look, that's crazy. Coach said it right after, right? I was just about to say what you just about to say. It's more than just the music with him. Like, he's my favorite. He's not my favorite rapper just because of the music he makes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even the person he is, like, you know how many people in the industry is scared to speak up against people like Jay-Z, against people like Diddy? You feel me? Motherfuckers is quiet. 50 be like, man, Jay-Z is gay. That nigga be Basquiat. That nigga like niggas. You feel me? Diddy is gay. Baby oil. Trolling him on his channel all day. Don't care. You feel me? Like, where other artists, your favorite artist is not doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. Let's talk about it. It's about building legacy with 50. Yup. 50 been talking shit about Diddy and Jay. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, coach. I'm sorry, but when it comes to the music, you gotta keep the fire lit. 50 got way too cocky and egotistical after Get Rich or Die Tryin', which is why all the other albums went downhill. First of all, BD, The Massacre did better than Get Rich or Die Tryin'. The Massacre sold more albums than Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Get Rich or Die Tryin' was the largest debut selling album, like, meaning a artist coming out, you feel what I'm saying? No artist coming out the gates sold that much albums, I believe, since Snoop Dogg Doggy Style or something like that. You feel me? But after Snoop Dogg Doggy Style, Get Rich or Die Tryin' was the first debut album that sold as much as it did. Now, remember, The Massacre wasn't even 50's second album, you feel me? Technically, because he was producing all the other music that people tend to forget. You feel me? Like, it was Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Get Rich or Die Tryin' came out first. You feel me? It was Get Rich or Die Tryin'. After Get Rich or Die Tryin', it was the Lloyd Banks album, The Hunger for More, which was executive produced by 50 Cent. After that, It was the Game album, the documentary. You feel me? Remember, all these artists that's coming out, these is their debut albums. Nobody knew who these people was before 50. You feel what I'm saying? So we talking Lloyd Banks, we talking The Game, we talking Young Buck, we talking Tony Yayo album, and we talking the Beg for Mercy album, the G Unit album. So before 50 Cent came out with his second album, The Massacre, he dropped 5 albums on his team. So it was Get Rich or Die Tryin', then Lloyd Banks album, then the Game album, then Young Buck album, then Tony Yayo album. You feel me? Then the whole G Unit Beg for Mercy album. Then after those albums came, he came back with the Massacre album, which sold more than Get Rich or Die Tryin'. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, come on, bro. I'm sorry, but Cam dropped Come Home With Me, went platinum, and started feeling himself. Cam dropped Come Home With Me, went platinum, and started feeling himself, which is why everything else after that went downhill. But again, you feel me? Cam did not do what 50 did. You feel what I'm saying? Cam didn't Cam is not like, Cam is from my hood. You feel me? Like I love Dipset. I love Cam. Like I am a product of what they represent. You feel me? But Cam is different from 50. I mean, you can't compare those two, bro. You can't. Get Rich or Die Tryin' sold more than the Massacre. Get Rich or Die Tryin' sold 12 million worldwide. The Massacre did 9 million worldwide. Now, if you looking at now, I'm talking about, and hold on. Because when it first came out, you feel me? When it first came out, the Massacre did more. You feel me? So maybe over time, you feel me? That's what it is. But the Massacre sold more than Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Get Rich or Die Tryin' sold more as a debut album. Like when it first came out, that's what the hype was around that one. But let me hold on, chat. Let me do some research right quick. Give me 1 second. So even with now, like it says now, right now, currently, you feel me? It say Get Rich or Die Tryin' sold more than The Massacre with 12 million copies worldwide. The Massacre has 11 million worldwide. So now, this is where the numbers, because this is current. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people is now they calculating music sales differently. You feel what I'm saying? Like by streaming. Mad people done sampled songs from Get Rich or Die Tryin', and Many Men is like all these YN's favorite song to sample and all that type of stuff. So of course, over time, you feel me, it probably went more because that's still the most spoke about 50 Cent album. You feel what I'm saying? But there was a time where the Massacre it surpassed Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Even with what it's saying, Get Rich got 12 million, the Massacre got 11 million. So even with you saying that 50 fell off significantly where? Like where? Because if his second album, hold on, let me see if I could put this on the screen for y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, chat. My fault. Which album? All right, let me add this here. I don't know if y'all could see it. Let me see if y'all can see it. Damn. Let me try to make it pause. I'm gonna cover my face for a minute. So now, this is what we looking at, right? Get Rich or Die Tryin sold significantly more than The Massacre with over 12 million copies worldwide compared to The Massacre's over 11 million worldwide sales. Get Rich or Die Tryin also achieved diamond status, selling more than 10 million units. So now, like I stated, this is over time. You feel me? This was over time. But even the fact that The Massacre sold what? It say 11 million worldwide sales. 11 million. 11 million worldwide sales. So BD, for you to be like that 50 fell off drastically after Get Rich or Die Tryin, are you crazy? Like, are you serious, bro? Yo. And then let me explain. Like, if you wasn't here in the beginning of the video where I explained that, like, not for nothing, if I was 50, real talk, and I'm talking to you, BD. I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm speaking directly to you. Like, if I was 50, bro, I would become arrogant and cocky as well. I have every right to be. Because the motherfuckers that tried to block me is now beneath me. You feel me? Like, now they playing catch up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he did exactly what it is he's supposed to do. This is why in the beginning, when you first came in, I showed you that clip of Irv Gotti, God bless the dead. God bless the dead. You feel me? Stating. You feel me? Stating, yo, I blocked 50 Cent into a good situation. Ha ha, I started laughing. I told people if they work with him, they better not work with me. We ain't gonna get no money together. Imagine if that was you. Imagine you as a YouTube content creator, right? You a YouTube content creator and you trying to come up in this YouTube world and you got a nigga like Stash Cash. Like, yo, if this nigga B3 try to pull up on this platform and y'all collaborate or y'all subscribe to his channel, y'all better not rock with me. And everybody don't rock with you because of what I just said. You feel what I'm saying? But you happen to overcome all my hate. You feel me? You wouldn't have a chip on your shoulder neither. You wouldn't have a chip on your shoulder. You wouldn't be like, yeah, now that I surpassed these niggas, fuck these niggas. Respectfully. Well, disrespectfully in 50 voice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. Coach said, you have to be able to pivot to stay relevant. That's a fact. 50 Cent sales after the massacre went all the way down. Curtis, Before I Self-Destruct, and Animal Ambitions didn't do well. So let me explain something to you about those albums, right? Let me explain something to you about those albums. Now, when Curtis dropped, right? That's when he went against Kanye West. This is when it was Kanye West versus 50 Cent. Yeah, it was the Kanye West versus 50 Cent thing going on. Kanye won that battle. You feel me? But at that time, you got to understand, one, the industry, that this sonically, the sound of music was changing. You feel me? It was no more like 50 was like the real last era of the gangster. Nowadays, boom bap rap. You feel what I'm saying? Is in that type of space where now the auto tunes and all this stuff started coming because Kanye West. The industry was changing. Also, he had an issue with the label behind the scenes. You feel what I'm saying? So now I don't know if y'all was watching 106 in Park back in the day when 106 in Park used to be on BT 6 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying? Him and 50 Cent and Kanye West had this battle, right? And remember, 50 had this thing with Jay-Z. Like they always had this competitive thing going on, right? Look how ironic, right? Jay-Z was the president of Def Jam at this time. He just became president of Def Jam. This is what they releasing. What's the name of Kanye West album? Kanye West graduation album. That's under Jay-Z, Def Jam, and all that type of vibe. You feel me? 50 Cent is now falling out with Interscope because of business deals. You feel me? Remember, 50 Cent had the SMS audio headphones. He had the SMS audio headphones, and Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine had Beats. You feel what I'm saying? So at that time, the business and on they not promoting 50 music because they like, yo, if you're our competition, we not gonna put that much money behind your record because we selling beats while you over there selling SMS audio. So now behind the scenes with all that shit, instead of them putting money behind his project and promoting and all that type of stuff, it was stuff going on behind the scenes. But also with the whole 106 and Park situation, it was supposed to be 50 Cent versus Kanye West. Jay-Z is the president. Why is Jay-Z coming out on 106 and Park representing Kanye West? He comes out on Kanye West. Why they going at it? You feel me? And then Kanye West like, yeah, I got my big brother here with me. Jay-Z come out. You feel me? Jay-Z, yeah, make sure y'all go cop that Kanye West album and all that type of stuff on 106 and Park. You feel me? 50 was like, oh, this is what we doing? You 50, and then 50 said in the interview, because I seen it in the interview, 50 was like, damn, if I would have knew Kanye was gonna bring out Jay-Z, I would have brought out Eminem. You feel me? I thought it was a me versus you battle. What you bringing help for? You feel me? So it's a lot of shit behind the scenes where I be like, nah. You feel me? Like, nah. Stash, okay, I'm looking right at the camera. Do you have his last 3 albums after the massacre? I just explained that. Honestly, it's funny that you said that because I kind of went through that early on in my YouTube career, and now I'm surpassed quite a few of them. Come on, talk about it. Objection, Your Honor. 50 started feeling himself after those first 2 albums and thought he could keep doing the same old Dr. Seuss formula in his music and it got repetitive as hell. Once again, the reason why he was doing that was because niggas was shitting on him. You feel me? Like, niggas was shitting on him. So after that first, even after Get Rich or Die Tryin', he better, yes. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Shit on all them niggas that was shitting on him before he came into the game. You feel me? Respectfully. Even outside of the battle, Graduation was just a better album than Curtis. It depends. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause it's two different albums. Like it's 2 different albums. One is like melodic, R&B vibes and soft music. The other one is gangster rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's gangster rap. Shout outs to my man Gen X for pulling up to the function. I appreciate you being here. My guy, you know what I'm saying? Hope all is well with you. But yeah, you feel me? Like, he did not fall off not one bit. He did not fall off not one bit. Drop the panel link. All right, hold on. Hold on, BD. Give me a second. Hold on, BD. Hold on, BD. I just dropped the link in the chat. What's going on, Gen X? Everything is all is well on this end. All is well. All is well. You feel me? I'm just, letting the people know, the reason why I say 50 Cent is my favorite rapper. You feel me? It's not just because of his music, but it's because of the other things, he do and contributed to the hip hop culture. You feel me? Like, yeah. I think BD is stuck on, the music type of vibes, and I'm like, yo, bro, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than just the music. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm waiting on you, BD. Give me a second. Let me see where we at with it. Gotta respect the man's hustle and grind. That's a fact. Oh, this guy, this guy, he gets his. Let's see what this guy is. Yo, what's up, Biggie?
Objection.
What's
Your
up,
Honor. Through with it.
What's the word?
Hold on. Is it echoing?
Yeah, you good.
Okay. I know he's your favorite rapper. Nothing wrong with that. You're entitled to your opinion.
Shout outs to my man Zoe Madden. What up, bro?
But I'm talking about the music, sir.
All right.
Okay. We know that all these artists will eventually branch out and do other things, businesses, corporations, all of that. That's expected. You know, because I mean, again, they're not necessarily meant to do music forever unless they want to stay in that realm. That's perfectly fine. But for 50, I know the whole backstory. I know the whole thing with Ja and all that stuff like that. You know, we all know that. I'm talking about music. You're saying he didn't fall off musically? He did, sir. Because after the massacre, none of those other albums sold like Get Rich or The Massacre. Like I said, Curtis quietly went out. And again, the only real song everybody knows
How you gonna say none of them sold like he went down, but then gonna be like Curtis quietly went platinum. So we just so now we just sleeping on like what is platinum good?
I didn't say it wasn't good.
No, it's platinum good.
Of course it's good.
So how you just gonna say he just quietly got platinum? Did he get platinum? Did he get platinum?
Yes, he went platinum.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's good.
So how did he fall off after Get Rich?
Because this is 50's problem.
Okay.
He's very cocky. He's very egotistical. And you know that's why you smart like that. He expected every other album after the massacre, after Get Rich, to have that same success. That's what a lot of these artists do. When they finally reach a certain level, they start feeling themselves. Instead of really putting their all into the music and keeping themselves consistent as they should be, they start getting in that cocky, egotistical mindset. And now they're not putting that same effort into the music like they would normally do. And that's what happened with 50. Yeah. He had a little run. I'll give him that. But he thought he could still keep using that Dr. Seuss formula with every other album. And after a while, it got boring. Come on, head down, start now, no. That ain't gonna keep working every single album. You gotta change it up.
This is my thing, right? 50 was never a lyrical rapper.
Oh, we know that.
50 was never a lyrical rapper. I'm like, he was never that. You feel me? Was he a good songwriter?
I would say he was more lyrical when he did the Street album, when he did Guess Who's Back.
Those is mixtapes, man.
It's still considered body of work.
But it's mixtapes. And even if we want to go down that pocket, you feel what I'm saying? It's good to know that if he wanted to, he can tap into that bag. But after he got to a certain, he didn't have to. You feel me? He didn't have to.
He probably should have.
So, because all right, for example, what you feel about Lloyd Banks?
Love Banks.
You love Banks, right?
Absolutely.
What is Lloyd Banks doing right now?
He's still at it. He's still doing his thing.
What is Lloyd Banks doing
Still
right
got mixtapes. Still got projects dropping. Because you got to remember now, and this is what I was telling people, there's still very much good music around. It's just become saturated and filtered because now you have the streams, because now you have all these BS artists who are just putting whatever out which we all know is not good music, and they're depending on the streaming versus the physical sales, which is the only reason they're even able to keep any type of relevancy. So, of course, now all the projects that are classic, that are really dope, that we want to hear, we don't get the opportunity because we're being brainwashed to listen to this bullshit that's out right now.
So if 50 was to come out with some shit, it'd be bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So
would you buy it?
Yeah, I would buy a 50 album before I buy Banks. What was your last 50? What's the last 50 Cent song that you heard? The most recent one.
It's so terrible. I don't even want to sing it, but I'm gonna sing it. It's that song with Styles and Prodigy. It's called Paper Paper.
I chase the hoes. I love the paper. I chase the hoes. That shit.
You get the paper?
Yeah,
I get
so
the paper.
That's you think that's the most recent song that he got?
Besides what? The Power song and what else?
So even all right, that's even you bringing that point. The Power song, right? Big Rich Town. You know how many people love that song?
I'll give him that.
Say this is a big rich town.
I give credit where credit's due. If you have a song that's dope or is catchy, I'll give you Get Rich Town, even though I really don't like the song as a joke. Because your body's broken.
But this is but you know how many people like that song though?
Yeah.
That was probably one of 50's latest songs. You feel me? Because he's not doing music anymore. But that just shows, like, if he wanted to tap, like, it's one thing to be a good rapper, but it's another thing to be a good songwriter. You feel me? If you're a good songwriter, you're gonna forever be good. You feel what I'm saying?
He's still doing music.
Banks is still doing music. 50 is not doing music.
He hasn't put out an album, but he's still active because he was just on Nas's album.
But these is little
the Magic 2 album.
Even with that song, he only did like 8 bars. he
could have kept them 8 bars.
He only, but you know why he didn't keep them?
Why?
Because he's 50, nigga. And you remember when even this is Nas too. Nas is that guy. Like Nas is that nigga. You feel me? But when Nas was like, I got 50 on my album, you know how many people was excited to buy a Nas album just to hear that song? Did you see the internet when Nas posted that shit?
Yeah, I saw it and I listened to the song and I immediately cut it off after I heard the first 2 bars.
Listen,
I want to hear that.
Listen, bro. It's not about that. What I'm trying to tell you is this. As long as 50 is already stamped, you feel me? 50 don't got to do much. You know what I mean? He don't got to do much. You know what I mean? As long as you're a good songwriter, you're going to forever have a place into this music industry. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And his catalog, you feel me? Like, this is why even when you be like, oh, like, and you's a funny nigga too. You a funny nigga because you'll say some shit like this. You'll be like, yeah, after Get Rich, nigga went down. And then you start thinking, and then it's like, then you went from after Get Rich, after the massacre, that nigga went down.
He did.
But then after that, you would be like, Curtis was his last album.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Curtis was that shit was quietly went platinum.
So Objection. I didn't say it was his last album.
No, you said it was his quiet. What you said it was his quiet.
Yeah, it still went platinum, but barely. You look at the first 2. Look how quick those went platinum.
Listen, the industry was different. The industry was different. You feel me? The industry was different.
I don't use the industry as the reason. I said, and I'm gonna stick to this. He was feeling himself. You could tell it during the Kanye battle. It didn't matter if Jay-Z got brought out, or Eminem got brought out. He was feeling himself. The way he was talking, he expected that album to do great. Disregard Kanye's graduation, disregard the battle. He got cocky, eager and started thinking, okay, these are the first 2 sold. This one should sell just as much. And it did. It did go platinum. I will give you that. But it didn't sell like he thought it did. And then pretty much everything else after that went downhill. The Cross Up the Struck went gold. And people don't even remember him on this shit. One of my friends from Florida, right before I moved, he's a huge 50 Cent fan like you. I was like, did you know 50 had a 5th album? He's like, you did? And I showed him. He was like, I never heard his album. Why is that?
You know, because that was independent. He put that out independently.
Independent, corporate, major, it don't matter.
See,
The
you're
album-
bugging. If you're gonna sit here and say it don't matter if you put out a project independently from a major label, you're going crazy.
Okay, so independent albums still can't sell as if they were on a major label.
Not if the money is not behind them the way it's supposed to be.
Why not?
Because the money is not behind them the way it's supposed to be. It's all about the money.
Yeah, you could say that, but it's more so about is the music good, and the music was not good on that album. There's a lot of independent albums that did really well, and whether they had the money or not, it still was able to sell and still become a success. That Animal Ambition was not a success. Do you even know any songs off Animal Ambition besides that Paper Paper song?
The Animal Ambitions was the song with like Smoke and all that with Trey Songz and all that type of shit. Yeah, I know that album.
You still bump it?
Every now and then. I do. Every now and then. I do. Every now and then. I do, bro. What? What? I do.
You know, I find that very hard to believe that you not finished playing Jodeci and Texas Campbell. I ain't hear you bump now 150 Animal Ambition songs for that whole lot.
I put on a 90s R&B playlist. Like, what are you talking about here?
I mean, if these are men, I should be hearing them in the background right now. I should be hearing every single bang.
Yo, what I'm trying to tell you is this, right? Even with that Kanye West and that 50 Cent battle, right? Do you not understand who was the president of Def Jam at that point?
Jeff.
If Jay-Z is the president of Def Jam and Kanye West is under his wing, knowing the history between 50 Cent and Jay-Z itself, like I'm gonna keep it like this. You want me to tell you an unpopular opinion? When did Jay-Z retire?
He retired right after.
What year was it?
What was that? 2005, 6? I don't remember.
2003, 2004, 2003, 2004.
That was close.
That's when he retired, right?
Yeah.
When was 50 popping?
What was that? 2002?
2003, 2004, right?
Okay.
My unpopular opinion is the reason why Jay-Z retired was because 50 was in the game. That's why. That Black album, the Jay-Z Black album, no, this is my last album and all that whole hoorah shit. He couldn't compete with 50.
Okay, all right. Let me add to that. Here's the thing with Jack. No. You know, Reasonable Doubt was supposed to be his one and only album. A lot of people don't know that. That he was supposed to do that album and then that was supposed to be it. He's always done this little semi-retiring and coming back and retiring and coming back. He did it with the Black album, and he did it again with what was the other project? What was it 444? Now he's getting ready to drop something else again. Like this is nothing new from him.
No. Now let me stop you.
Go ahead.
Jay-Z done when he dropped the album every year. Every year. It ain't always been this 90 what? When he came out with Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt was 96. 96 he dropped Reasonable Doubt. 97 he dropped what's that fucking album that with The City Is Mine on it?
In My Lifetime.
That was In My Lifetime? In My Lifetime.
Terrible.
96, 97, 98 he dropped
Hard Knock Life.
The Hard Knock Life, right?
Flawless.
Around 99 2000 he dropped
what's it called?
The Dynasty with
I don't even consider that his album, honestly.
That's his album. That's what Give It To Me on it. Give it to me, give me that.
Yeah, I know.
That sweet,
I had that album.
See that good. That was that.
that was a collaboration album. He just took credit for making it his album. But that was a collaboration.
We just talk when you saying because I'm all my case is this. We arguing at the fact that you said Jay-Z always do this disappearing. No, nigga. He ain't always do this disappearing shit because from 96 to about 2003 when 50 came, it wasn't no motherfucking periodically bullshit you talking about. You feel what I'm saying? After maybe 2003 when he came back, he probably started doing that shit. You feel me? But it wasn't like that when 50 was and when he pulled up to the function. Like you crazy? Like you crazy? Like niggas know. Like hold on. Trisha Nicole said Jay-Z ain't that fire.
Listen, I'm a Jay-Z fan. I'm not
Anthony said, my fault. Anthony said Animal Ambition was pretty much a mixtape. Facts. And you know why that was pretty much a mixtape?
Why?
Because like I said, the independent, like compared to the albums where it's like under major labels, you feel what I'm saying? Like that was an independent album. Come on.
Listen, there's albums, there's mixtapes. Mixtape is when all the stuff that didn't make the album gets thrown onto there. It's like all the stuff that didn't involve.
I'm sorry to cut. You know what he said about Animal Ambition?
What?
He said he wrote that song to like for the scenes of power. You feel me? So it was like every song was for like a theme of a person that was supposed to like when power first started playing. You feel me? It was supposed to be he actually said it was supposed to be not a soundtrack, but like music to go into the Power series. So it wasn't even meant to really be an album. You feel me? What Coach said? Jay was shook when 50 was about to release his first. He was hold on. You OD shook, Coach. OD shook.
Probably.
And this is why I said, you know what my unpopular opinion is? I said this, Coach. I said the reason why Jay-Z retired in 2003, 2004 was because he knew he couldn't do nothing with 50. Now. Let me get back to where I was at with the whole 106 and Park shit, right?
Go ahead.
Kanye West and 50 Cent. Right? Who's the president at Def Jam when they was going through the battle?
Jay.
Jay-Z is the president of Def Jam. Who's Kanye West under? Jay, right? So now, if Kanye is under Jay and Jay-Z is the president of Def Jam at this moment, you feel me? And you all know Jay-Z is a funny type of vibe. We hear the stories. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He couldn't really do nothing with 50, so he put Kanye in the mix of that. Like, yeah. And he even said it. He was like, he tried to shit on 50. He was like, you couldn't even beat Kanye. What makes you think you could see me? But then you gonna laugh. And you're gonna laugh, and then you're gonna wonder why 50 is the way he is. You're gonna wonder why 50 is the way he is.
I realize
cocky and all that shit.
Yeah.
Look at what he's going up against.
I realize all of that, and I'm not disregarding all of that. All I'm saying is, I'm speaking from a musical standpoint. Keep that flame lit. It should never dim out. It should never start to diminish.
Listen,
you know,
this is the thing, B3, right? As rappers, right? For example, you like Wayne, right?
Yeah. I see what you did there.
You know where I'm about to go. You know where I'm about to go with this, right?
I know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Carter 3.
Okay.
Carter 2. All the shit. Now, all the albums, that shit went crazy. Big ass numbers, right? Yeah. Big ass numbers. Go, but stupid, but millions, diamonds, and all. What the fuck did Lil Wayne album just do? The last shit.
Whose album?
Wayne.
No.
Wayne
you went in and out.
Wayne album.
Wayne's last album?
Yeah, his last album.
It was garbage.
All right.
It
that's
wasn't.
one. That's one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's recent. You feel what I'm saying? Let me put it like this, right?
Go ahead.
Who was and this is something I'm not, because you know this is probably who was a big artist, I say, in the 80s, rapper.
Rapper?
I don't
LL?
I don't know. You said who?
LL.
LL. All right, so now I don't know, but how did L do a lot of? Did L sell a lot of albums? Was it like those type of
Yeah.
numbers?
Multi-platinum albums.
When LL dropped his first album, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many albums did he sell during that time period? Let me Google it.
I don't remember the exact number. But you got to keep in mind, too, back then, gold was like platinum. So it was very rare that you saw platinum albums back in the 80s and, whatnot. But he still sold multi-platinum albums for sure.
So what about people, because I hear people talk about like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, those type of people. You feel what I'm saying? That's a little before my time. So I'm asking, was those at that time, were they big rappers?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely, right? What if they drop a song today? Will it still hit the same way it hit when they first came out?
Probably not. But again, that's only because
I'm listening.
That's only because again, today's industry. Everybody's dropping a bunch of bullshit that's not real music, and they're forcing it on us, brainwashing us from the music that we really want to hear and want to listen to. And it's still very much out there, but now we have to treasure hunt for it. Because see, now we got to listen to and ladies, don't get offended. You got to listen to the Sexy Red, the Glorilla. Who's the other one? She's like a tropical fish of the aquarium, Coil Ray. You got to listen to them. I don't want to listen to these damn people. That ain't music.
Yo.
If I hear Glorilla rev up a lawnmower one more time and she doesn't rap, that ain't music. But of course, it's being forced on us. We gotta listen to it. When we know this is not what we came up listening to. This is not the music of our era. Come on. No, it's still very much around, but you gotta you want some pirate shit, go look for it.
So let me ask you this question, right?
What's up?
This is the thing where I say, like, as rappers, you feel me? You can't stay on top for long. You feel what I'm saying? Eventually, you're not gonna be as hot as you once was, unfortunately. You feel me? So with that being said, and even I see Trisha putting certain artists in the she said NWA. Who else?
Too Short. Boogie Down, yeah, all good people.
J, Run DMC, CRS.
All good
she said KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions. You feel what I'm saying? So all these artists, right, that was like hot during the time they was out, right? If they put out music like right now, do you think it would still hit the same way it hit when that shit came out when they was hot?
It can, but see, the problem is now is, and that's just today's society, losing that creative touch. See, here's what's going on. Artists right now are just putting out music and expecting people to like it just because it's that. I call them just because artists. I hate to say it, with Drake. Huge Drake fan. But now Drake's just throwing out whatever. He's not sticking to what made him the person that we all came to love when he first came out the gate. He's just throwing whatever out and expecting people to like it just because it's him.
Right.
And it's like, come on.
So wait. So if you're gonna say that, why? That's basically you saying with 50. 50 was so cocky and hot and expected because he sold all them albums that he didn't put all his effort into the newer music.
He did.
So, but it's different. You like, I love Drake. Drake tastes good. You feel what I'm saying? But
all right, well, I ain't saying all that. Come on. I ain't do all of that now. Come on. You're an artist. Ain't no soft right now.
Yo, I'm just saying. Like, but it's different. It's different from 50 though. This is what I'm trying to say.
No, 50 falls into that same category too, because again, you know, if you're going to stick to a certain formula, you gotta at least change it up. You know, you gotta at least do something different. He just kept the same thing going on and on and on. Like with Drake, yes, he had a formula. But if you notice, he was able to change it up. He was able to do something different and still stick to his roots.
All right.
To where it didn't become repetitive.
Okay.
For example, listen to Drake's first 2 albums.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing about it sounds repetitive.
Right.
Now it's starting to sound repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
These last 2 projects. But when he first came out the gate, he was still sticking to his roots, but he was giving you a little bit of something different every time. He didn't do that. He just kind of just expected that same Dr. Seuss formula to keep going on and on and on. And it's like, all right, that's not going to work. You might have to throw a couple different seasonings in there. You can still do what you do, but make it so that it's not feeling like one of them Dr. Seuss books.
So let me ask you a question. Why you think he didn't switch it up so much as Drake switched it up?
Because I just don't feel like he has enough originality to do that. Does he? Go ahead.
I'm gonna break it down for you. Remember, this is 2 different eras, right? Thank you. I appreciate that. This is 2 different eras. You feel me? Drake is one era, 50 is another era. 2 totally different eras. You feel me? Drake comes from an era where one, auto-tunes, you feel me? You can be a gangster one day and then be a pop star the next day. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's Drake, because Drake got gangster records, Drake got pop records, Drake got R&B records, Drake got mad different type of records, right? Well, in 50 era, you feel me? It was either rap or R&B. You was either rapping to a girl or you was rapping that street shit. You feel me? If 50 was to step out of that in this point of time, in this era, if 50 was to be 50 Cent, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, I got shot 9 times and all this shit, and then turn around and do a pop record in that time, you know how much that would have affected him, because people wasn't accepting that at that time. Even 50 himself. 50 get crucified to this day because they be like 50 took Ja Rule style because Ja Rule was singing and shit on his records, right? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But during that time, you feel me? A rapper singing on a song was like, nigga, you ain't no real rapper because you want to be a singer. You feel me? So during that time, rappers didn't have enough. You had to pretty much be in a box, because if you try to step out that box, this is what 50 was coming for Ja Rule for, because how you all like, oh, Murder Inc. and all this other shit, but you singing about bubblegums and Pop-Tarts. You feel what I'm You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you couldn't, it was a different time. So when you sit there and you be like, you feel like 50 didn't do it because he didn't have enough originality. He had all the originality in the world because he set the tone. Like, he set tones. He did things that other people didn't do or still couldn't do to this day. What originality he didn't have? Craig Mack?
50 said it's a great. Because you can't get on other people for doing stuff and you do the exact same thing. And thank you, Smooth, because you said it right there. He did 21 questions.
But this is what I said. I said it's either gangster rap, you either talking that gangster shit, or you singing rapping to a female. You feel me? But I don't think Smooth was in here earlier when you stated, you know, the difference between him and Drake. So to refer back to, you know, so Smooth could be caught up. BD said, you know, Drake, you know, checked off a lot of boxes. You feel me? He was able to make different type of music, whereas 50 pretty much stayed in the same pocket. And what I explained to BD was that during that time, that 2000, 2001, 2003, and all that other stuff, shit, auto-tune wasn't even a thought yet. You feel me? And people wasn't, what you call it? People wasn't embracing rappers doing pop songs. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like the person that come to my mind is probably like LL. You feel me? But even with that, like he reinvented himself. You feel me? Like LL looked totally different from how he looked in his first music video to how he looked in 2003. You feel me? Like two totally different people. You feel what I'm saying? They got the fucking look. Nigga LL looked as skinny as I did, as I was when he was in in his first video. I'm like, what the fuck? You look at this nigga now. This nigga look like 50 Cent. You feel me? I'm like, what the fuck? Two different people. But he had to reinvent himself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on.
At the end of the day, it's all about this. You gotta give people good music. It's just that simple. You gotta continue to give them good music. You can stay on top as long as you want. You just have to make some changes. You have to make some sacrifices. But at the same time, you can still stick to what you know best. But you gotta change it up from time to time without losing people's interest, without losing the crowd. Take Nas for example. Everybody's ready to shit on Nas after Astronauts. Reinvented himself and got even better. And is still killing it. Even deadlier than he was when he first came out. And he's still very much sticking to his roots. What?
You saying Nas is better now than how he was in the beginning?
I'm saying he's as far as reinvention, I'm saying he's even deadlier now. He's always been a beast. Nas is one of my favorites. But this reinvention made him even bigger.
I think Nas still sound the same.
I
think Nas sound he raps the same way he rapped from when he first came out to now. I feel like when he stepped out of his comfort zone is when he was doing records like Shorty, say what's your price? Just and then it was another song he did. What's the other shit? What's the other shit he did? It was another one. But when
like you know my style.
Nah, it was another one. I forgot. Ooh, chi wally wally. Ooh, chi bang bang. Ooh, chi wally wally. Chi really. So with them two records, we were considered Nas stepping out. That was different for Nas. And then even when he did those records, niggas. Back to my point. As far as what niggas wasn't letting rappers step out that box. You feel me? Because that time, even when he made those records is fire. I ain't gonna lie, those probably my two favorite Nas songs. Uchi Wally and what the fuck you call it? Say what's your price with Genuine. I love that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Like I love those songs. You feel me? But the fact that the critics were saying that those songs is trash because it's not what Nas usually do. But it goes back to where I'm saying as far as with this is why with 50, you can't be like he didn't step. He understood like it was but so much you can do during that time period. Whereas if Drake, it's a different thing. You got Young Money, Cash Money, Lil Wayne, and all these niggas doing rock songs with rock artists and shit. Niggas couldn't do that shit in 2000. Rappers.
He could have. He just didn't want to.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
All these artists could if they wanted to, but some of them are just stuck in their ways. They're stubborn, and so therefore numbers drop. Albums aren't as relevant. You know, y'all sit here and start calling.
So you saying just so I could clarify this up, right? You saying that Nas don't sound the same way he sound now than how he did when he first dropped Illmatic?
I don't think so.
It's different, right? It's different.
I think I feel like it's different.
Chat, hold on. Let me
look. I'm a true hip hop head, so like I said,
let me see what
for me. It's good music, and Nas is still very much giving us that creative music. You know, stuff that's different, stuff that stands out. You know, but again, we just live in that society where everybody just wants, all the pop and the radio records. It's like sometimes you got to kind of expand out of that and listen to some of the other stuff that is just as good. But, to each his own.
Yo, chat, let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all feel like Nas sound different from what he sounded like back in the day to his recent music? Like I feel no funny shit. This is my honest opinion, right? With Nas, I don't feel like he went up. I don't feel like he went down. I feel like he continued to be Nas, and I feel like within them times when he tried to be different, he got crucified. You feel what I'm saying? I haven't heard any of Nas's recent music. Well, Nas dropped a few new projects throughout these
Dropped like
last
6
couple of years.
albums.
So, and when I heard him, it's like, you know what I mean? It's nothing like I feel like even with Illmatic, right? The reason why people love them classic albums is because it takes you back to a time. You feel me? It takes you back to a time where it's like when you put a song on and it's like you could practically smell where you was at when you hear certain music. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's always gonna have a special place in your heart. You know what I mean? But if you put Illmatic out today, nobody never knew what Illmatic was. Nobody, it never came out, never heard of it. No funny shit. You feel me? But you put Illmatic out today with what's his recent albums called? Disciple something, Streets Disciple, something like that.
His most recent album?
His most recent album.
Most recent album was Magic 3.
Magic 3. If you put Magic 3 against Illmatic, but nobody never heard of it, or it don't have its history, it's nostalgic to it. You feel me? It won't sound too different. You feel what I'm saying? It'll probably, you know what I mean? So when you sit there and you be like, nah, Nas, elevated and did all it. No, the fuck he didn't. You feel me? He stayed Nas. That's what he did. Smooth said Nas only sound the same because the topics he rap about. Now, because Nas only sound the same because the topics to rap about. Now, all the same, his verbiage come from a different place that people ain't into no more.
Exactly. Thank you, Smooth. But you know what everybody is into? That bullshit. What the hell is that?
But this what goes back into my argument, right?
What's
And
that?
Trisha said, I really don't listen to Nas. She said she don't listen to Nas, so she can't say it.
Because Nas isn't for everybody. You know, like I said, you got different types of people when it comes to hip hop. You got people like us who are true students of the game, historians who live and breathe nostalgic hip hop, and then you got some that just want the type of hip hop that's on the dance floor, clubbing and all that stuff, pumping it in the radios, and cars and stuff like that. That's fine, but again, it's good music at the end of the day. And for me, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for good music. I'm looking for music with substance. I don't want to hear you just talk about a bunch of nothing and just have a catchy hook and think that that's supposed to do some justice. Today's music, I can't get with it.
You know, to bring it back to 50, you know why 50 was so great?
Why?
No, you tell me why 50 is why 50 is so great.
I don't think he's great. That's you. You got his trophies and mantles all in the secret case and basement somewhere.
Let me
You
explain.
think he's the guy?
Let me explain to you why he's so great, right? 50 is great because he rapped about what it is he went through, and it was real. You feel me? Like even today, like the reason why I feel like he's not so successful, like not successful, but like he don't make the music he once used to make, is because he's so successful. You feel me? Like the very thing that made him great was the things that he went through. You feel me? Like he rapped about what he went through, and even as a rapper, knowing in the world, knowing where all these rappers be capping, talking nonsense, bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? When 50 first came out, the shit that he was talking about, it was his lifestyle. It was that whole fuck you energy, nigga. Like, it was really that because niggas was trying to shit on him. Niggas was trying to kill him. Niggas was blackballing him. You feel what I'm saying? And as a rapper, when you put that energy in your music and that shit is real, you feel what I'm saying? Nothing is gonna compare to that. You feel me? So as he got successful and started moving on, it was the things that he could talk about. It was niggas don't really want to hear the successful story as often as they want to hear the struggle shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that. It's not the fact that he fell off. It's just the fact that his life changed, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. Where you got people like, for example, you got people like Drake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drake he's not a street dude. You feel me? He's a dude from Canada. You feel what I'm saying? That's talented. You feel me? Like, but he came into this game. He just made good music. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain it. But it wasn't a I didn't get 50 Cent feel. You feel me? Like, I didn't get like, oh, this shit. Like, I remember when I first bought that fucking Get Rich or Die Tryin CD, and then and you open the cover, the what you call it, the CD case, and then he got the gun pointing at you like this. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga about to buck something. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tapping in. You heard? Nigga, Drake ain't give that. You feel me? He ain't give that. It's different. Different energy. And you a hating ass nigga because 50 is fucking great and fucking you is trash, nigga. I hate your fucking beard, you fucking big double B belly fucking bitch. Yeah.
God damn.
Cause you over there looking like you just hating. Fucking hating ass motherfucking.
Nigga, I'm listening.
Nigga like the face, the fuck?
I'm listening.
Yo, nah, you pissed.
I say, remember that Fortnite push on top of your head. All right, so.
Yo, Trisha said not too much on Drake. Drake is an entertainer. Nah, in fact, Drake, listen, in today's climate, me as an adult, you feel me? Like, Drake was my favorite rapper. As an adult. You feel me? Because compared to what everything else that was putting out in the era where Drake come in, it was like Drake is that guy for me. You feel me? Like, as an adult, I'm not right now. I'm not gonna say right now, but like 23, 24-year-old me, you feel what I'm saying? I'm heavy on Drake. Drake was that guy. You feel what I'm saying?
I still like Drake.
But 10, 12, 13-year-old me, 50 is that guy. You feel what I'm saying? It's errors for me, bro. It's errors.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to go to Queens and build a 50 Cent statue, by all means, my guy, go ahead.
They need to. They need to put some respect on his name. You feel me? Because
I ain't going that far.
They need to. They need a statue of 50. They need a statue of Run DMC. They need a statue of LL. And who else from Queens? And Nas. And they need to start those.
I was just about to say, like,
and Nas. Yeah.
If you sit there and say 50 deserve a statue of Nas, and you need to jump out your own window. Because,
bro.
Nas has done more just for Queens alone than 50 has. Sorry. You putting 50 too high of a pedestal. That's why I'm looking at it. That's the way I'm looking at you. I wasn't even trying to clown it like that. Like, I'm listening, but at the same time, I'm like, CBS.
Yo,
it can't be serious.
Yo, that's crazy. That's why I was able to kick your ass on verses with just Give Rich
alone. Stay focused. Stay focused. Yeah, he get mad when he got to start going into other shit. We ain't even talking about that. We already know what that is. It's rigged like the NFL, but it's okay. See, he just mad because of what B3 did. Since we going there, that kind of reminds me. You are very much like 50. Because you got those 2 wins, you start feeling yourself, you went into that next battle, you're like, oh yeah. And then you stumbled across Kanye, and you lost, and then you went downhill. So that's
no, it's a difference. It's a difference. It's
Oh,
a
yeah?
difference because
Oh, yeah?
I beat B3 first. You understand?
Oh,
I
you
beat
beat
him
him first.
first. You feel me? So we tied up. How many times you beat me?
Technically, we're tied up, but
You
we gonna get into
you
all of
ain't
that.
you I know how many times you beat me.
We're tied
Exactly.
up, and you know we
You
are.
know we
But
ain't tied up. You know we ain't
we
tied up.
won't get into all that.
Shit.
Objection, Your Honor. He's going off subject.
Smooth
Stay
said,
focused.
Smooth said 50 don't even want a statue. Yeah, facts. He don't, especially not in Queens. 50 like, fuck y'all niggas. Respectfully.
You don't need no statue, no water fountain, nothing. Like, what has he really done for the people? Answer that question. Has he made like those thought provocative impact records? Has he done things like that? Like, what has he really done? Because it just seems like all y'all talk about is just, he went through the struggle, he went through the hustle. So there's other rappers that didn't do it. What about DMX? How soon we forget about how his struggle was? He had it harder than 50. Did he not?
So 50 did so DMX did more than 50?
DMX made much more of an impact than 50.
Did he do more than 50? That's what I asked.
Absolutely.
God, name it.
How many people were crying at 50 Cent shows?
No, what you want to go to shows?
Yeah, let's go to shows.
If we go to shows, 50 just had a final lap tour show last year, a year and a half ago. Sold that shit out. You feel me? When DMX was alive, you feel me? Not to take anything from DMX, right? I love DMX. You feel me? Like he's that nigga. You feel me? But DMX couldn't go on a world tour and sell that shit out. And when he passed away? When he passed away?
A couple years ago?
We in 2025. Let's say just in 2023, DMX couldn't plan a world tour and sell that shit out.
Why couldn't he?
Because even if did you see the shows he was doing before he passed away?
See how long you took to answer?
No, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, are you serious?
Serious as a heart attack and a stroke at the same time.
Chat, am I bugging? Yeah, I listen to my chat. If my chat tell me I'm bugging, I'll be like, okay, BD, you right, I'm bugging. Do y'all feel like
definitely bugging?
Do y'all feel like before DMX died, you feel me, in 2023, if he was to go on a world tour, like how 50 just got off the final lap tour, the world tour, sold that shit out, would DMX be able to do the same thing 50 did?
Yes.
I'm not talking to you.
Right, I'm speaking for the chat.
I'm not talking. I'm talking to the chat. You feel me? I need to know. I need to know what the fuck they think.
Come on.
Cause I listen. I'm just.
Were you even front row at any of those shows? Let me ask that question.
Huh?
50 Cent fan.
What?
Were you at any of those shows? Were you at that final lap tour? Did you go to any of those stops?
Hell yeah. I was at the Barclays. Hell yeah.
Oh, you were?
I was there. Facts.
I didn't see you.
You know how many people was there? Nigga, I didn't even know you at that time.
You should have been on stage. Look at what you talking about, 50. You should have been doing this shit.
Yo, I'm fucking dead. Trisha said no. Nisa Blue said, yeah, he would.
Trish, really? You don't think DMX? Come on.
I don't think Trish, DMX would be able to sell out a world tour, bro.
Thank you, Nisa. Yes, he could.
It was a time, I'm not gonna lie, it was a time when he was doing it. Like he was that guy. You feel me? But
Woodstock, Hard Knock Life, all those major tours he was on.
But those was with other people. The Hard Knock Life tour had DMX. It had Jay-Z. It had Method Man and Redman. It had fucking.
And who?
What?
Hold on. Who stole the show at the Hard Knock Life tour? Who was the most talked about?
It was DMX.
Thank you.
DMX.
It might as well have been his stuff.
But it's still. But 50 went on a world tour without nobody. And he did, and because he wasn't fucking with a lot of niggas, he didn't even perform some of his hits because he ain't fucking with the whole G Unit. So this is a tour. This is a tour he went on by himself without the Game, without Lloyd Banks, you feel me? Without Young Buck. You feel me? Only people he had on there was Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. And who the fuck is Uncle Murder, respectfully?
You know Uncle Murder is. Cut it out. I mean, he ain't do no music like that, but you know who he is. You know who he is if you name him.
That's what Anthony said. Anthony said with Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder. That's a fact. But who the fuck is Uncle Murder? But this just goes to show my point. Like, my nigga, while the Hard Knock Life tour you was told, they had Method Man, Redman, Jay-Z, the whole State Property, Beanie Siegel, and all these niggas. Like, come on, bro. They had a whole
And
lineup
stole
tour.
the show 56 times. Jay-Z's the headliner. Jay-Z feeling some type of way. He's stealing the show from this nigga. This is his sport.
Jay-Z always been feeling some type of way. That nigga been a hater his whole career.
We know that. We're not.
Tell me when Jay-Z is not feeling some type of way.
We are very aware.
So come on, bro. That's probably one of the reasons why he like when 50 came out later on, he like, I'm gonna go retire because I don't want to go through this shit that I went through with X. That's how he was like, Jay, like, yo, damn, I know how this nigga DMX made me feel. You feel me? Now you got another nigga 50 coming along looking like he about to do. Oh, let me go retire before I really get out the fucking picture.
You need to be 50 right hand man.
The fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, hey, step aside. I'm the new hype man right now.
Nah, yo. Shout outs to my man Ryan. Ryan pulled up to the function. He said, "What's good, Cash? Tell BD I'm tired of seeing his ass today."
The boy is everywhere. I ain't retiring like Jay. I'm everywhere.
Yo, facts. Anthony said everyone steals the show against Jay. R. Kelly did the same thing. and look, Jay was they done had a fight backstage. Jay was tight. Jay was tight. You feel what I'm saying? Nigga, come on. And it's so crazy because I even remember when they was going through that whole situation too, right? Like, nigga, Jay-Z really thought he was bigger than R. Kelly though.
I mean, he thinks he's bigger than everybody.
Like, how do and what like that's why R. Kelly didn't even finish the tour with this nigga. He like, yo, what you think? I'm out of here. You feel me? Like, do the show by yourself.
Like I said, I'm not a fan of the jealousy and envy that Jay-Z's always had. I'm a fan of the music. I will give him credit for the music. But, you know, I mean, and that's what a lot of artists. Like, I love the music. I'm not necessarily a fan of everything they do outside of it. But if the music's great, you got it. You know? I'm not a fan of what Robert did. But the music got me.
You're not a fan of what?
I'm not a fan of Robert. His name is, well, actually, let me rephrase. His name is Bob now. He lost all privileges to the R. Kelly title.
I'm dead.
That includes the R, the period, and his last name. It's just Bob now. Bob from Home Depot, nigga.
I'm fucking weak. Let me ask you this question.
But I love the music, though.
Let me ask you this question, right? So you feel like an artist should stay on top their whole career?
Yes. But you have to be consistent and you have to be creative and you got to keep that flame lit. Missy, perfect example. Kept the flame lit. I feel like the only reason she's kind of falling back is because same reason Andre 3000 is falling back is because then they said it. They don't do the creativity anymore in music. There's no originality anymore. There's nothing to motivate them and inspire them to want to continue to get back out there. But they've been giving us music for years. Kept that flame lit.
So even with them keeping that flame lit, right? Let's say Missy put out an album today. You think she's gonna sell big numbers?
Yeah. You don't think so? You're not a Missy fan?
I'm a Missy fan.
Okay, so what's the problem?
But it ain't gonna be what it was.
How you know that?
Because niggas ain't checking for me. Like, you gotta understand, right? We, like, me and probably the older generation, like, we are the people we was consuming their music at that point. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So now, you gotta remember, we we not really even into music like that no more. You feel me? Like we listen to it if we go out. Listen, hear me out. We like it was a time, for example. Chill, hold on, chill. Matter of fact,
Go ahead, I'm talking.
It was a time, for example, like when we was growing up. You feel me? Like it was like we consumed that shit. Like music, we consumed that shit. As we got older, the only time us as adults I feel like we really listening to music now is like if motherfuckers driving, you feel me, or we had an outing, you feel me. For the most part, us as adults, we in the house, we working, you feel me. We not listening, we not consuming the music like we once used to, you feel me. So I say that's for perfect. This is another reason why I say I fucks with 50 so much, right? 50 said this. 50 was like, in 2002, 2003, right? His core audience was probably in like high school on their way to college. You feel what I'm saying? Like they was young. You feel what I'm saying? His fan base, he's like now his fan base is adults. His fan base got kids and shit like that. So he thought about it. He was like, my fan base is not consuming music the way they once used to, but what is my fan base at that time? What are they doing now? What are they doing? Let me ask you that question. What are people like myself that was 50 Cent fans back then? What is us as adults doing now?
We're doing all those things you said.
But what are we doing? Like, what are we doing now?
We're working, wrestling, we're starting businesses, entrepreneurship, all those things.
But a lot of times we at home. What we're consuming now is television. You feel what I'm saying? We at home watching movies. We at home watching look at you, the infamous movie quota. You feel what I'm saying? You like this, we watching movies and shit now. So now he was like, my fans is no longer consuming music the way they used to in 2002, 2003. They done got older. They in the house now. When they in the house, I know they watching TV. So instead of them listening to my music, they watching my shows. Now we all in the house watching Power. You feel what I'm saying? We watching Raising Kanan. We watching all the other movies and shit going. You don't have to watch it, motherfucker.
You're right.
It's still you see the ratings it got going on Stars.
I don't give a shit about those ratings.
Without you watching them, motherfucker. So that just goes to show niggas don't need your motherfucking.
And they will never
stupid ass, dusty ass eyes.
It's okay. I'm not watching Force. I'm not watching Pressure. I'm not watching none of that bullshit.
Force is fire. Tommy show is fire.
Go sit in the corner.
Yo, Tommy, you don't think Tommy is fire?
No.
You don't think Power is fire?
No, hold on. Listen, objection.
You just a hate, yo. You a hater, yo.
Hold on.
You fucking hater, yo.
Hold on. Harlem hater. Hold on. I love Power. I love the original series, the 6-season series. All these little silly ass spin-offs, Force and Pressure and all that other bullshit is garbage. Ghost, Tariq, get the fuck out of here. Stop. You gonna really tell me that it was fire? Stop it. I love Tommy.
Yo.
Love him. But Force, no. You gotta understand something. It all revolves around Ghost. Power ain't shit without Ghost. Y'all all know that. Real true Power fan knows it. That show is nothing without Ghost.
I agree.
When Ghost was going, that was it.
I agree.
I get it. They want to keep it going because it's such a great series. I know that. I love it. But here's the thing. You got to know when something is pure gold, leave it alone. When it's P-minus gold, leave it the hell alone. Take Breaking Bad, for example. Everybody that's seen it. You see them doing a whole bunch of damn spin-offs of that? Okay, they did Better Call Saul, which was perfectly fine. But that's it. They left it at that. They're not trying to that Ghost and talk about, oh, he's still alive. And now basically say that, ain't this new Ghost? Get the hell out of here, man. I don't want to hear that. Stop. Force.
Yo.
That don't even sound appealing. Power Book 1. When the hell did this shit be in the Bible? Book 3, Book 17. Intuition.
All right, so let me ask you a question, right? Let
What's
me
up?
ask you a question. So, are these shows successful? Are they successful shows?
Yes, they're successful.
Why you gotta say it like that though?
Because
Why you don't say it with the same emotion you say with that shit is trash and all this and all this?
It is trash.
But you see,
But
how,
of
you
course,
see the different emotion. It is trash. But when I'm like, yo, is it success? Yeah, it's successful. Like that shit is it be hurting your soul to get.
you know why?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Because they're forcing it on us. Just like how y'all think today's music is great, well, y'all know it's not.
Who?
But they force it on us.
Who think today music is great?
Tons of people who are brainwashed and hypnotized into believing that it is. People get mad at me because I say Glorilla is trash. Yeah, you crazy. Glorilla's fire. No, she's not. People, oh, you crazy. Cardi B is high. No, she's not. I will challenge anybody, including you. Give me one line.
No. Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Don't do that. You don't challenge me here. You don't challenge me here.
Challenge.
You're not on my level. You understand?
Oh, stop.
You're not on my level. All right.
You want to do numbers on this YouTube shit?
You're not on my motherfucking level. You feel me?
You want to do numbers? Use the sub on this YouTube. You say the word.
Until you get a victory over me, don't challenge me in anything.
Sir, we can do analytics.
No, we can't do nothing.
Well, why can't we?
We can't do nothing.
We can talk numbers. You want to talk numbers on this YouTube shit? We can definitely do that, good sir. So, as I said, I was rudely interrupted by the Harlem hater. I will challenge anybody. Give me one fire line from Cardi B. I'll be nice. Give me two. I'll wait. That's enough. You know why you can't give her? Because she's garbage. But of course, yes, her album was successful. But realistically, that album only went triple platinum, quadruple platinum because of streams. Take streams away, she ain't doing those numbers. She didn't even crack gold off physical sales.
Yo,
but y'all say she's fine. Come on.
I don't listen to Cardi B. I don't listen to Cardi B. Trisha said, please, no more challenges.
No, he's starting it, Trisha.
No more challenges.
He's starting it.
She said,
we were talking about everything else, and then he want to start going into his little victories and all that stuff. Like, I didn't even say nothing. I didn't even know.
Yo, I'm fucking dead. Nigga, right?
Thank you, Trisha.
Calling me a Harlem hater. Look, Trisha agree with you.
Huh?
Look.
She was talking about the no more challenges and stuff.
No, she agreed with you. She said Cardi B is trash.
Thank you. I said thank you. Thank you, Trish.
But
there's other people, they're brainwashed and think that she's high. And I don't know how.
Just like it's people that's brainwashed and think 50 ain't that guy. I don't get it. You feel what I'm saying? I don't understand. You feel me? I don't understand this. You feel me? Like,
oh man,
the hate is like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Why aren't you wearing a shirt right now that has you on the front of the gift cover, holding a gun and shooting right now? You should be wearing a shirt right now that has that.
Yo, listen. Man. I'm just saying. I am just saying, yo. I'm just saying. Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro. Like,
man, look.
That's all I'm saying.
I told you. I will give credit where credit is due when it comes to music. I'll give Die Tryin. I'll give that. I will. It's a good album. I don't consider it a classic like most people.
Oh my
because
God.
Hold on. Hold on, Fabo from D4L, looking at nigga. Here's why I don't give it a star. Here's the thing with me, and I did a debate about this on my podcast. When it comes to classic albums, there's two different types. There's start to finish, and then there's close call. Close call is right there to being a classic, but there's songs that can be skipped. There are songs I have skipped on Get Into Die Tryin. I'm sorry. We'll keep it a buck. I didn't like every song off Get Rich.
Get Rich or Die Tryin' is not a classic album?
No.
Oh my. Oh my.
I just said why. It's not. It's a close call. It's not a start to finish. I can't put Get Rich or Die Tryin' and play it from start to finish. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my
I
gosh.
can't. There's songs on there I don't like. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. I can't. This is why you don't deserve to have a battle, because you don't know music. You don't know music. For you to come out your face, your fucking Ice Cube looking face, and say fucking Get Rich or Die Tryin' is not a fucking classic, you got another thing coming. This motherfucker is crazy. This motherfucker is crazy, chat.
I'm sorry. Speaking to both of you again, you said I don't know music.
You don't know music.
I don't know music just because I don't think Get Rich or Die Tryin' is a classic.
It's 8 people in this chat right now, right? It's 8 people in this chat, right? Let's just say, we having a conversation amongst each other right now. We have it's us right now. If you think Get Rich or Die Tryin' is a classic, put a 1 in the chat.
Y'all can put as many
No. Let's see what the people is saying, because if everybody is saying, even if they say Get Rich or Die Tryin' is not a classic, then I gotta shut the fuck up myself. You feel what I'm saying? But if everybody in here say that Get Rich or Die Tryin' is a classic, and you there sitting there looking like you taking a big ass shit, you feel what I'm saying? You need to reevaluate your ears, bro.
See, you trying to go into jokes, so I'm trying to let you live, Jermaine. Looking like J. Cole on the 2014 Forest Hills Drive cover.
Yo.
So on top of the house and stuff.
Like, I don't get you, bro. Like,
What you mean? Listen, I stick by everything I say.
Everybody in the chat say Get Rich or Die Tryin' is a classic, by the way.
Hey, that's your opinion. Nothing wrong with that. And that's why I do these debates, because everyone's entitled to their opinion. You got people that agree, they disagree, and there's neutral. I don't agree. I'm entitled to my opinion. I said it's a close call. I never said it wasn't a good album. Never said it was trash. I just don't consider it a classic. Because for me, like I mentioned, if y'all were listening, a classic for me is something I put in there, press play, and don't have to touch again.
So
with that album, I'm skipping at least 1 or 2 songs.
So
for me, I can't consider it a full out classic.
Okay.
Start to finish, Anthony. Start to finish.
So remember when we had our battle, right?
Here we go.
Had our battle, right? And do you remember what you told me when we had our battle and I was just kicking your ass badly? Like, it was just like I was just like fucking you up. Like, you was just like, oh. You was just getting fucked up and shit, right? Do you remember what you said?
What did I say?
You was like, while I was over there playing all the 50 Cent records and I was just hitting you with the hits and music and shit, you was like, oh, you could play any song off of Get Rich or Die Tryin' and it's gonna win because it's Get Rich or Die Tryin'.
All the popular ones.
That's what you said.
You ain't play Undertaker.
What?
Nah, wait, what's the song with Young Buck?
Nigga said Undertaker what? Bloodhound?
Bloodhound, sorry.
Nigga said Undertaker what?
Because I'm thinking of the other song you was on with T.I.
But guess what? You just proved my point.
You played all the major hits.
No, but you just proved my point, though.
What?
You don't know music.
I know music.
If you would have knew music, you would have knew the song is called Bloodhound, not Undertaker.
You ain't bumping Bloodhound like that.
I came in this gang knowing niggas gonna hate me because the simple fact they know that I'm a rider. I got a hell of an aim. I keep on telling you, man, that's where ain't nobody gonna find you.
Yeah, you probably got the page up right now looking at the lyrics.
Yo, I'm just saying.
Chris, Ryan, Anthony, I'm answering your question. The classic album, for me, let's speak for everybody else, for me, is I consider it start to finish. I press play, I don't got to press any other button. No skips. That's a classic album for me. So, like I said, you guys can tell it to your opinion. If you guys think Get Rich is classic, cool. Nothing wrong with that. I just don't consider it a start to finish classic. I'll put it as a close call, but I'm not calling it a start to finish. I just won't because I've skipped several songs.
So what's a classic album to you?
Jay-Z, Hard Not Life. What you sucking your teeth for?
Get Rich or Die Tryin' is better than Hard Knock Life, bro.
The hell it ain't.
The hell it is.
You crazy.
The hell it is. 50 Cent
You
Get
need to
Rich
put
or
that
Die
do-rag back
Tryin'.
on.
50 Cent Get Rich or Die Tryin' album is better than Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life album.
You need to put that do-rag back on. Ever since you revealed your hair, you've just been acting crazy.
Yo,
you out of pocket right now.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, Hard Knock Life. Illmatic is that was before my era. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think
no, we're not talking about stop doing everything.
Hold up, listen.
Don't do errors.
No, because I'm saying unpopular opinion, but people can disagree with me. You feel me? I'm not, what album that came out in 94? Yeah. Illmatic came out in 90. I was born in 94. You feel what I'm saying? So I know how important that album is. I've heard it. You feel me? It's a good album, but I like Get Rich or Die Tryin' better than Illmatic.
Because he's your hometown hero, even though you're not from Queens and stuff like that. You might as well be. I mean, you sure you're from Harlem? Because I would think Cameron would be your hometown hero.
Anthony said,
the whole borough right
there. Anthony said, "Come on, BD, you wild with Hard Knock Life."
No, Hard Knock. Why is Hard Knock Life not a classic? Why isn't it? One of his highest selling albums. It's a classic. Reasonable Doubt is a classic.
Get Rich or Die Tryin' is better than Reasonable Doubt.
Stop playing. Stop.
Get Rich or Die Tryin' is better than Reasonable. Hard Knock Life is better than Reasonable Doubt.
No.
Hard Knock Life is better than Reasonable Doubt to me.
You and that Diablo mustache are bugging. Sir. Yeah. DMX. First and second album. Classic.
That album is fire.
Thank you.
That album is fire.
That's a start to finish.
That album is fire. I like that DMX album.
Exactly.
And he came out with 2 albums that year.
Exactly.
No. It is a classic. That's classic.
So that's my point.
That's classic.
Start to finish. I can press play and not touch your thing.
Same with Get Rich or Die Tryin'.
No, I can't.
Yo, no funny shit. If you drive anywhere around wherever, you play a B-side record of Get Rich or Die Tryin', a motherfucker gonna know that record.
Sorry. Bullshit is making me fall asleep right now. Like I said, 50 Stash.
You heard what Trisha said. Trisha said not too much on Stash. You feel what I'm saying? Hey yo,
too late, Trish.
Hey yo,
too late.
Hey yo, Ryan, what's good? What's up with your mans? Like, I don't know. Like, nah, BD. Nah, I. You trolling me? You trolling?
Nah, this is all true. I don't troll. I don't know how to spell it.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I'm only
crazy.
saying what people are thinking.
That's crazy, bro.
I can call it trolling. But to sit there and say I don't know music is nuts.
You know what? You said start to finish. I'm about to put you to the test. I'm about to put you to the test. You said what you said? Hard Knock Life, right?
Yeah.
Hard Knock Life. You gotta know the song from start to finish, right? That's what you consider the album, right? That's what you consider the album. We about to put this nigga to the test.
Why we gotta say songs?
No, nigga. Let me go to the playlist. Hold on. Hold on. What is it? What is it? Tracklist. I bet.
To the corners, gentlemen.
I bet. So this is what we gonna do, right?
You on your flags. He's trying to keep you from.
Nah, listen. I'm not gonna play the songs. If I gotta test it, I might just let it play to just make sure you said it right. But it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 songs on this album. right?
Yeah, the intro is handed down. With
Okay.
Memphis Bleak, which
No,
is
no, no,
fire.
no, 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 no. You looking at something.
No, I'm not looking at nothing.
You looking at something.
You want me to screenshot it and send it to you?
No. Let me hear you rap Ride or Die.
Wait, how many of y'all want to ride tonight? How many of y'all want to die tonight?
Okay.
Fuck y'all, niggas, I crush y'all.
Okay,
y'all.
okay. A week
Yeah,
ago.
you
A week
motherfuckers
ago.
is ready for war. I see the team in the crisis before.
Okay, a week ago.
It was all good just a week ago. Hold on. Wait, that's the stone too short.
It's not a classic.
It is a classic.
Let me go to Get Rich or Die Tryin'. Let me go to Get Rich or Die Tryin'.
Go ahead.
Let me go to Get Rich or Die Tryin', right?
You got it queued up. Ready to go.
Hold up. I got to type it in track list. You see how you talking all this? It got to be start to finish, right? That's what you was saying, right?
What's wrong with that?
Off rip,
That's just
right?
my thing.
Off rip, right? You got the intro to Get Rich or Die Tryin'. We all know that's the coin drop.
I know.
You feel me?
During the battle.
After that is What Up Gangster, G Unit, Bo, we in here, Bo, you feel me? After that, we got Patiently Waiting with Eminem. I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. After that,
I bought the album for my mom.
Hold up, I'm just telling you, when you say you know all the songs, I'm about to show you what it's like when it's a classic, when you know all the songs. The next one is Many Men. Many Men, wish death upon me. We know that. You feel me? The next one is In the Club. Go Shorty. It's that first 5 lineups is crazy. Like just the start of that shit. Like niggas know. I'm sure.
Time out. So Jay-Z's first 5 on Hard Not Life. That's not a nice startup.
You couldn't even. You was over there like
No, because what's it called? We can go towards the end. I don't remember the lyrics like that, but I know the song. I know the speech on it.
But you said
you want to play the recite game.
No, I'm going off of what you said. You
didn't say anything. You said recite the song.
I didn't say recite. You said you got to know the song play to finish, no skips. So
I don't skip it on the Hard Not Life.
But the song that I was like sing the song, you was over there like my head hurt.
I don't remember the lyrics right off the top of my head.
So it ain't a classic.
How's it not a classic?
Because you don't remember the lyrics and you don't know the lyrics. Here we go. Let me try it again. We gonna start it with Get Rich Die Tryin'. We got the coin drop when the nigga dropped the coin. After that is What Up Gangster, G Unit. Bo, we in here. After that, we got Patiently Waiting with Eminem. I've been patiently waiting for a track to explode on. We got Many Men. We already know what Many Men is. You feel me? We got In the Club. We already know what In the Club is. High all the time. Perry on, Derry on, I don't need Chris. And you all that heat, this beat cogging and dumping the drama really means nothing. You feel me? If I can't do it, homie. Bloodhound. We was just talking about Bloodhound.
I don't like Bloodhound.
What?
I don't like Bloodhound.
But you just mentioned Bloodhound.
I mentioned Bloodhound.
What that Undertaker song?
I messed up the title, but I don't like the song.
Nigga, yo.
Hey, call me what you want. I don't like that song.
Yo, you's a hating ass nigga, because just 5 minutes ago, you was like, yeah, but that Undertaker song. Now I'm like,
if I'm a hating ass nigga, guess who I learned from? Who I'm talking to on the other end of this line.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, yo. Fuck out of here. You pissing me the fuck off right now, bro. Yo, Ryan, this nigga got me tight, bro. This nigga got me tight. But where I was at, if I can't, after that I said Blunt Hell. After that is Back Down. You feel me? Come on, you know what Back Down is. PIMP. PIMP. We all know what PIMP is. Like My Style, I know you like my style. Poor Little Rich, I let my watch talk for me, my whip talk for me. We all know that one. 21 questions. 21 questions. 21 questions. We all know 21 questions. Don't push me. I aim straight for your head, so don't push me. Gotta make it to heaven. Gotta make it to heaven. I'm going through hell. I just named that whole fucking album without thinking, because it's a classic, nigga. Yeah, shut up.
You're saying what
because
I can't
you couldn't. No, you couldn't. I gave you the chance. I said, all right, let me put the track list
You
up.
said recite the line. You didn't say go through the whole track list.
Bro, you said because
See how you pause?
No,
See how
because you're trying to throw me off. What I said
Oh,
was
not throwing you off.
Look,
This is
chat,
your
chat.
ride. This is your
No,
ride.
hold on, chat. This is what I said. No, this is what BD said. He said, in order for a classic to be considered a classic, you got to know the songs and it got to be no skips.
I did not say that.
You said it got to be no skips.
I said no skips.
It got to be no skips. So now, if it's no skips,
objection.
No, go ahead.
Objection, Your Honor. See, this is why I call him the Harlem Hater. This is what he does best. Look at him.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I said on my what's his name? Hollow the Don shit. I said a start to finish is what I consider a classic album.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you went into this whole little thing, oh yeah, like recite the lines and all that stuff like that. I ain't saying nothing about reciting the lyrics and all that. But I just said what I consider
objection.
What?
Objection.
What grounds?
If you say the way you consider the classic is by, it can't be no skips, right? It can't be no skips, right? Right? That's what you say. It can't be no skips. So now if it's no skips, that means if it's no skips, all them songs that you listening to, you like, right?
Yeah.
So now, if you like them songs, right, you would know them songs. Why? Because you like them songs, right?
Yes, I like them.
So now, when I put you to the test and I said, okay, I'm about to put you to the test to see if you know these records that you like, and I put the fucking track list up, and you was over there
and
like,
I didn't recite. I don't know every lyric for lyric a week ago, but I know the song. It was all good just a week ago. And it's got Crucial in it. So I know the song.
But how you don't know the words?
Because y'all old that song. I still know it.
You know how old Get Rich or Die Tryin is?
It don't matter. I still know it. Because even when I said,
but if you like, you know why I consider Get Rich or Die Tryin a classic? Because I like every song on that album, and because I like every song on that album, you feel me? I know every song on that album, and because I know every song on that album, if you was to pull up the track list and be like, how does this song go? Because I enjoy the song, I like the song, I like the music. I know how to recite the words because I like the song. But in your case, go ahead.
No, I'm looking at what Trish said. Trish, yes, you're right. Classic is time. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just speaking for me. I like a start to finish classic album. I like something I can press play, whether I'm working on some stuff, cleaning the house, or cruising, or going to work, whatever. I don't have to touch a thing. I never say Get Rich or Die Tryin was trash. Y'all never heard me say that.
Oh my gosh!
I never said it was trash.
This nigga.
I didn't say it was trash.
You're a funny guy.
I just said I don't consider it a classic, but I never said it was trash.
You said it was,
never said that.
It wasn't all that. That's what you said.
I don't consider it. I don't consider it a classic, but I didn't say it was garbage. I bought the album for my mom. I've listened to that album multiple times. It's a good album. I give credit where credit's due. I'm not a 50 fan, but I give him credit for Get Rich. But I just don't consider it a start to finish. For me, there's skips. Now, I'm just entitled to that. You and your fro don't have to like it, but that's perfectly fine. All right? Or that mustache. Or that little landish strip underneath the bottom lip. All right? So, about to pop a blood vessel. You like 50? Oh, you wow. This is why I hate you. Because you're fear and you're gray.
Yo, this nigga, yo. Yo.
It's only entertainment, people. This is what we do.
This is crazy, yo. Yo, listen.
This is how you build the views, y'all. You see, this is how you got to do it. Entertainment.
It's so dope because we do this shit so organically. It's like, I ain't gonna lie, we might have to talk about creating a show. You feel me?
I told you,
we might have to do that because I feel like me and you have good chemistry on this camera. You feel what I'm saying? So
whenever you're ready.
We might have to figure something out. You know what I mean?
We call it the Beige and Beard podcast.
Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Yo, absolutely the fuck not.
Beard and the Harlem Hood.
Absolutely the fuck not. This fucking guy is crazy. Yo, Ryan, what's up with him? He all right?
Or you know, I got one. The Not Too Much Now podcast. Here we go. or better yet, if it'll put a smile on your face, 50 facts. You can do that one. Yeah, and in honor of your favorite superhero rapper of all time.
Hey yo, speaking of 50, you see he about to play in a new Street Fighter movie, right? Yo, why you hating?
Because
why you hating, bro?
Now hold on, it ain't just me. So jump on everybody else's social media because they get ready to say the same thing I'm saying. You know who will be a much better battle than 50? Homeboy that was in Creed 3, Jonathan Major. He should be battle not 50.
I can see that.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm not. Y'all be putting 50 and 2 out on the pedestal with the acting and stuff.
Yo,
but
why you be hating though?
It's not hate.
You be hating, bro.
It's just the truth. You think 50 is an Oscar award-winning actor?
Nah, but he good. He know how to do his thing.
When he's being himself.
Yo, Ice Cube be himself too.
Yeah, and how far that's gone.
You don't even disrespect. Ice Cube is
I'm not disrespecting
with the movies.
Listen, I'll give him the older stuff. I'll give him Boys in the Hood. I'll give him stuff like that. But that new one that he's in, where he's supposed to be, what the hell is he? Like a bookkeeper or something like that? Nah, man. You ain't even watch that. That's how you know it ain't.
I ain't see that movie. I seen the poster, but I ain't see that movie.
And it was Boston. Don't even watch it.
Ice Cube, Anthony.
Love Ice Cube. But come on. Ice Cube is not a great actor.
You come on, bro.
He's not. He's the same role in every movie. Arch eyebrows, aggressive as hell. He look like you when you get mad about me not like a 50.
But come on, like he got. I get what you saying, but Ice Cube movies be fire, bro.
Which ones?
Friday.
Besides the classics.
Besides the class, are we there yet? Like he got a lot of classics, bro.
What else?
Boys in the Hood.
Besides that, and besides
Barbershop.
And honestly, Barbershop.
And you got to remember, like a lot of his movies, it's a lot of this because it's sequels. It's like 3 Barbershops, 4 Fridays.
Here's the thing. Okay. Let's not act like we go to see those movies because of Ice Cube.
All about the Benjamins.
We not watching those movies because of him.
But those is fire movies.
They're fire movies. But
and they movies he produced.
Again, he needs certain people to make those movies what it is. Take those people out of those elements. Okay, let me ask you this. Pop quiz for everybody. Are you watching Friday with just Ice Cube by itself? None of that all-star cast. Bernie Mac, Chris Tucker, Debo, Ezel, John Witherspoon. Are you watching Friday?
But that's what any movie though. Any movie you got to have a good cast around. And even if you want to mention that, the second Friday didn't have Chris Tucker, and like he brought he debuted Mike Epps before next Friday. Before next Friday, nobody knew who Mike Epps was.
Yeah.
So and then Debo and all of them was barely in. Like Debo was barely in the movie. Like he had little parts in it. Like you feel me?
Like Ryan said, guilty Ryan. It's your man. We are not checking Ice Cube when it comes to these movies. I don't care which ones he produced. Okay. The only reason those movies are good is because of everybody else.
But that's every movie though. A lot of movies ain't what it is without certain characters.
Triple X. That was basically him by himself. And that movie was terrible. State of the Union, garbage.
But I'm saying, like, that's a lot of movies though, BD. You need a good cast around you. At the
No,
time,
you can still do your thing even when you don't have a podcast.
Look at what Anthony said. He said at the time those actors wasn't that big. That's a fact.
But we know their lines. We recite their lines. We're not reciting on the Ice Cube stuff from these movies.
Those actors didn't even get paid a lot. No status, no major no funny shit. Let me tell you, right? You had somebody besides Chris Tucker, but even Chris Tucker wasn't Chris Tucker yet. You feel me? But we had Megan Good in that movie. Megan Good was in Friday. You feel me? Who else was in? Debo. You feel me? Debo was a wrestler. You feel me? Like it wasn't even like he was a wrestler. You feel me? He wasn't even a movie actor type of nigga. Who else? Bernie Mac was brand new. You feel me?
Bernie was known.
Bernie Mac was new, bro. Bernie Mac was new.
If you watch Def Comedy Jam and all that stuff,
that's all he did at that time. He fresh off of Def Comedy Jam.
But he's still known.
But he wasn't the Bernie Mac that we all grew to love later on down the line.
Yeah, I'll agree to that. I'm just saying we did know him. He was just.
I'm not saying we didn't, but you saying like Ice Cube was around these star-studded people as if they was who they are now. You feel me? Like they wasn't who they was now when they did that movie in 93.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that's a star-studded cast, but I'm just saying is that with those type of movies, we weren't checking for Ice Cube. Hell, I damn near forgot about him when it came to these movies. I'm more so talking about the movies with just him carrying the torch, and he has a few, and they're terrible. Triple X, State of the Union, terrible. This War of the Worlds, terrible. Come on.
Yo, I'm fucking weak.
He's not this big decorated actor like everybody's making the team, and it's the same thing with 50. 50 plays the same type of role in every single movie, with the exception of maybe like 2 or 3. But it's always that same villain role. It's basically just cleaning all over again, just in a full-length motion picture.
So what you want 50 to do something different for you? You want him to go on screen and kiss a man and all that type of?
No, wait,
that's what you want to see when you want to do different things.
What do you say? I'm about to be like you. I'm about to be like, hey, no, whoa, pause.
He like, yo, 50 need to do some different things. I want to see 50.
He's your hero.
I want to see 50 kiss a man.
He's your hero.
That's what he want to see.
He's your savior. Like, you want that. I don't. I ain't say nothing about that. Where your mind is at right now?
This shit crazy, God.
What is it?
Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna just leave it like this. I'm gonna leave it at this. 50 Cent is a GOAT. You feel me? I can't let people like you take away from the success and the impact that he had on hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's one of the people that definitely paved the way and opened the door for a lot of, up and coming rappers in this game, and he's setting a tone. You feel me? He's showing the rappers of this generation that it don't just have to end at music. You could be bigger than the music. You understand? This is why 50 Cent came out and he sold all these albums. You feel me? This is why 50 Cent came out and he sold video games and clothes and vitamin water and TV shows and books and gave back to charity and, did things that a lot of these people in these industry couldn't do. As far as we go up against people like Jay-Z and Diddy, when people like BD be like, oh, I like Jay-Z, you feel me? He's my favorite rapper, Hard Knock Life, Basquiat, Gay Boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So 50's the only rapper that has done all of this stuff. That's what you're saying.
He's one of them.
Mm-hmm. Where's your unit tank top? Since you're repping him so much, where's your unit shoes and tank top at? I said a jean tank top, not no
Exactly.
prison.
I gotta draw the colors on the top of my sleeves right here.
Oh no!
That's what 50 said he had to do in the beginning of his career. He had to draw the colors on it.
Excuse me, sir. Your whole live stream is about 50 Cent is my hero. So if he's your hero, you were supposed to come dressed like him. You're supposed to have a bulletproof vest.
I said my
You're supposed to
favorite
have the Burberry bulletproof shoulder holder. You should have had all of that. You should have came in holding the gun the whole entire time. That's you're supposed to have that ensemble, the first album ensemble. Not no black shirt.
You like that shit, right?
You on that?
You like that shit, right? He like, yeah. You should have been looking like that, head ass nigga.
See, that's that Harlem shit.
Yeah. Fuck out of here, nigga. This nigga's crazy. Yo, this nigga's crazy.
I don't know what part of Harlem that's saying. You on the other side of 145th with all that.
Anthony said even Denzel is the same in every movie. Same mannerism, different character.
He is. And again, I love Denzel.
And he's a GOAT.
He is a GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
I'm not. Stop. Hold on, sir.
He's a GOAT.
I'm not saying that he's not. He's not my favorite actor.
But he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT. I'll give him that. I will give him that.
All right, just making
but I'm not saying it. You see why you being so antsy? 50?
Because you be on some bullshit.
I was not.
You be on some
bullshit. I love Denzel.
You can't be, hey, yo, how much you love him?
Oh, see, here you go. How much you love 50, nigga? Nigga, you got a whole stream dedicated to this nigga.
Yo, fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. But I'm about to wrap this shit up, man. It's been real. You feel me? I appreciate my man BD for pulling up to the function.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? We definitely got to set something up, create a show together because I feel like this is definitely good vibes.
Whenever you're ready, Curtis.
Fuck out of here, Craig Mack.
Really? Curtis.
Craig Mack.
I'm not joking. That might as well be your name.
Craig Mack.
Curtis Money.
But you know what? I can't even call you Craig Mack. Because your ear's broken. You don't really got no flavor in your ear. You feel what I'm saying? You saying shit is not classics and all that. So
it's not.
I gotta give you a different name. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But shout outs to everybody in the fucking chat. If y'all haven't done so already, make sure y'all subscribe to my man Big Daddy Bitch. Yeah, shout your channel out, motherfucker.
I don't even want you now. My feelings are hurt.
I can't even say your fucking it's BDB.
You know what it is.
BDBDBG.
No, man. Nah.
Say your fucking name, man.
It's GRODT. Get rich or die trying.
It is.
Like, comment, subscribe, nigga.
Yo, I'm fucking dead. Hey, yo, BD, shout out to you, my good brother. I appreciate you.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to tap in with y'all later. Later, chat.
All right. Salute.